Atlanta.
The field is a fumble.
Bates came up with the football, and Atlanta's got the ball on the turnover. And I don't know. We'll see if we get a review somewhere on this and get a look at the replay.
The ruling on the field of a fumble is under further review.
All right, so there we go with that. So Sean Hockley will come here to the near side, and we'll look to see as he goes under the hood. And the replay underway.
Couldn't tell who came in from the outside and had a pretty good lick right as Rachaad White was going to the ground. And, guess who? Jesse Bates with the punch.
Yep.
Bates punches the ball out. From the replay I could see, Wes, looks like the ball's loose.
Yeah. So Jesse Bates, if this is indeed his, it would be his third forced fumble of the year.
Yeah, there it is. We're seeing it on the Jumbotron now.
Yeah.
Bates has jarred the ball out. He's definitely off the ground.
Yep.
So,
if so, and in fact, Tampa's offense has walked off the field.
Yeah.
So it's 2 plays and a fumble.
Boy, he has become something. Yep. You start talking about guys, Peanut Tillman comes to mind from Chicago that had this perfected to be able to punch the ball out.
The field stands as called. It's a first down.
How about that?
Nobody has been better in the last couple of years in getting the ball out than Jesse Bates.
So Atlanta has got the ball plus territory at its 43 after Tampa's second snap. So the Buccaneer 43-yard line. Ray McLeod comes all the way to the right. Kyle Pitts, the tight end, now in motion to that side. Robinson in the pistol with Cousins, and here comes Darnell Mooney in the orbit. And on first down, they're going to hand it to Robinson, trying to get to the left side and nowhere. May have given a yard back on the play. Bijan, who was hemmed in, as was Atlanta's run game in the first meeting on October the 3rd, is pulled down by Kalijah Cansey, who did not play in that ball game.
Boy, they do such a good job of getting their safeties up around the line of scrimmage. Excellent job of taking away all the angles.
Second down and 10 at the 43. No gain for Robinson. He was really limited. 61 yards and a dozen carries the first time. No score. We've had a turnover, and Atlanta working on second down in plus territory. Cousins to throw for the first time. That's Drake London, and he will drive toward the 36. That'll be a gain of 7. It'll be third down and 3. Tackle made across the way. That was Tyreek Thunderbrook, the rookie from Appalachian, along with Levante David.
Yeah, Drake in the slot. He had Bijan Robinson lined up outside of him, so he ended up getting isolated on that extra corner to the inside. Just a quick out. Very manageable third down here.
Atlanta's been 14 of the last 27 on third down. Tampa allowed the Ravens to only 3 of 8 last Monday night. Here's the snap to Cousins, looking quick. This is London, and he couldn't hang on to it. Looked like Atlanta was trying to build a little bit of a screen here, and Falcons missed an opportunity there on third down. London and Cousins could not connect, incomplete.
Yeah, the ball thrown a little bit too far upfield and into traffic, and I think Drake was trying to negotiate where the defenders were coming from and squeeze the football at the same time, and just could not get his hands around it.
So what does Atlanta do? They're huddling and going for this on 4th and 3 at Tampa's 36. With 2 minutes, 1 second gone in the first quarter of play. We've had a turnover, and the Falcons trying to take advantage, but need to convert fourth down. London will go in motion to the left. Snap to Cousins. Tampa brings 4. Kirk from the pocket. Loops for Pitts. Caught. 10, 5. Touchdown Atlanta. There's a flag on the play. Kyle Pitts is in the end zone, and we'll see if it stands, and it will. It's a penalty on Tampa.
Yeah, collision in the middle of the field. There was a rub route in there.
Before the pass was thrown, holding. Defense number 26. His penalties declined as a result of the play. Is a touchdown.
Kayvon Merriweather, second-year man out of Iowa, grabs here. He's playing in the slot, and he actually tries to grab Pitts. And Kyle uses that physicality, that big body to throw him off him. And then what a play, and a great protection up front, Wes, to allow Kirk to go from the left all the way back to the right and then find Kyle late on that deep corner route.
Scoring drive brought to you by the Home Depot. How doers get more done. 4 plays, 43 yards, 119. Younghoe Koo's point is good. 7-0 Atlanta. We get a timeout on the field in Tampa. A turnover by the Buccaneers. It's cashed in on a Cousins to Pitts touchdown, and we're underway. Falcons 7, Bucs nothing. Now this local message on the Atlanta.
Nobody brings you the excitement of Formula One racing like Sirius XM.
Let's go, come on, yes!
Hear every thrilling lap of a worldwide championship chase.
Verstappen takes the lead in the Grand Prix, and Hamilton couldn't hold it off.
Plus comprehensive pre- and post-race coverage.
That race, that was the best race I've ever seen.
The 2024 season rolls on Sunday afternoon at the Mexican Grand Prix. Our live coverage begins at 3 Eastern, with Lights Out Racing at 4 Eastern on ESPN Extra Channel 81 and the all-new Sirius XM app.
The World Series is on Sirius XM. The New York Yankees,
Stanton and Judge have hit home runs.
the LA Dodgers,
Shohei Ohtani, a leadoff home run.
before and after every game. MLB Network Radio's experts bring you closer to the action.
We are down on the field getting you ready for first pitch.
Hear the hometown announcers on the Sirius XM app. Pre-game coverage of Game 3 of the World Series begins tomorrow at 5 Eastern on Channel 89.
NBC Sports Audio Channel 85 on Sirius XM is your home for expert analysis, popular talk shows, and live sports coverage.
Here comes Clark. How will she go for history? The all-time leading scorer in women's college basketball.
Listen to Dan Patrick, Mike Florio, Matthew Berry, and Chris Sims break down the latest news and offer expert analysis.
How about we play the Super Bowl on the Saturday instead of the Sunday 2 weeks after the AFC-NFC title game? Who's with me?
Plus, play-by-play coverage of some of the biggest events in sports, including the Kentucky Derby, Indy 500, U.S. Open, and more.
And there's one furlong to run. 2 Bills up the inside. Right a hole of Mage. And it is going to be Mage to win the Kentucky Derby.
Your home for all the latest news, fantasy expertise, and live events all year long. NBC Sports Audio Channel 85 on Sirius XM.
Add some ghoulish grooves to your Monster Mash. With the ultimate Halloween party mix. This is Halloween. The Freaky 50. A spooky selection of songs to make you shudder and dance. Find the Freaky 50 along with many more Halloween specials in the Sirius XM app. Just search Halloween.
Hey, football fans, this is Jim Miller.
And I'm Pat Kerwin. Be sure to join us tomorrow for Moving the Chains at 3 p.m. Eastern on NFL Radio.
We'll be breaking down all the action from Sunday and getting you ready for Monday Night Football as the Giants head into Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers.
Plus, we'll talk to both Falcons coach Raheem Morris and Bucs coach Todd Bowles while also keeping you updated on all the latest injury news.
So come talk some ball with us tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern, Sirius XM, NFL Radio, Channel 88, and the all-new Sirius XM app.
Interact with our stable of former players, coaches, and executives all day long on SiriusXM NFL Radio Channel 88 and the SiriusXM app.
But it was going to be real trouble. 3 receivers. The tight end is Payne Durham. I formation. Play fake to Irving. Here's Mayfield. Now he'll shoot it to Irving at the right side. He'll make a move at the 35. Run into Landman. Got through that tackle. And then Bates kind of shoved him down. It's an 8-yard play, though, to the far side in front of the Atlanta bench.
Well, it's a nice physical run by a 5'10", 195-pound back. He ran into Landman. Landman normally is the hammer on this. I think Bucky Irving was the hammer on this as he pounded it out for 8 yards.
Sure is. 4th-round pick out of Oregon, off to a really nice career. He's had 32 carries for 148 yards in their last 3 games coming in. The tandem run game here has worked out very nicely for Todd Bowles. Toss to the right, Irving to carry. First down as he breaks the 40.
Well, that becomes a bit of a story, Wes. Tampa's number 2 in the league in first downs per game, averaging over 23 per game. These two teams, when they got together last time, 49 first downs between the two teams. Atlanta, 20 first downs per game, or just over 20 first downs, which is about 8. So 2 teams that have moved the football and keep those defenses exposed.
Yep. You hear the call. Baker Mayfield breaks the huddle. He'll employ McMillan to the right. Single receiver here to the near side, tight end that way as well. They're going to hand the ball again. This is Irving. Or no, Rashad White straight ahead. And he will push it to the 45 on first down. Tackle made by Grady Jarrett.
Yeah, not a little resistance on first down right now. That's one of the reasons Tampa leads the league in first downs is they're doing such a good job on first down. Baker Mayfield spreading the ball around in the run game is emerging for this team. And so another 4 or 5 yards here keeps Atlanta on their heels a little bit defensively as far as play call goes.
Irving will stay in the ball game. They send Sterling Shepard to the far side. Bring 2 receivers, Palmer and also McMillan here to the near side. Mayfield wants to throw. Not going to slip it out to Irving. Oh, there's trouble. There's trouble. And that is Damone Harris, Arch, making a terrific play in space to pull down Bucky Irving back at the 41-yard line.
We talked a little bit about Damone last week. He got elevated off the practice squad. This guy was very close to making the 53, but was put on practice squad. I think they actually hit him there because people didn't know much about him. But he had a really good training camp, had a pressure last week or two, and makes a really good play here to force 3rd and long.
Otten and Jarrett go to the far side. Here to the near side is Palmer and the rookie McMillan. Mayfield wants to throw on 3rd and long and will deliver the ball. It's caught, but short of the first down. And the catch is made out there by Cade Otten. It'll be 4th down and about half a yard. And Tampa's going to hop up on the line as they miss on 3rd down. 4th and 1, right around the 49 of the Buccaneers. Mayfield going to go for the sneak here, and I think he broke the 50. And if so, that would award Tampa a fresh set of downs here with 9.5 minutes to go in the first quarter, trailing 7-0.
That's a good play by Mayfield because he slides to where there's nobody. The ball actually gets punched out on the play, and Mayfield falls on top of it. It looked like Landman might have punched the ball out. Mayfield was fortunate and went straight down, and he was able to fall on it. It was definitely a fumble, but he fell on it for a first down.
7th play of the drive, and Bucky Irving has come back in the run game for the Buccaneers. 2 receivers tight end to the left. Here's a give to Irving, trying to find some footing, does, and Bucky Irving tries to step away. Landman will finally get enough of him to get him to the ground, but not before he reaches the Atlanta 34-yard line. 15-yard run by Irving. And another Tampa first down here with the Falcons leading 7-0.
Yeah, this is just not very good at getting off blocks or playing physical at the point of attack. Too many guys running around blocks, and then Jesse Bates misses the tackle in the hole and a little jump cut by Bucky Irving. So run defense has not been very good so far.
2 tight ends now for the Buccaneers, single receivers to either side. Mayfield 1st and 10, Atlanta 39-yard line. Durham on a loop. They're going to hand to Irving right side, trying to find something there. He'll get corralled and dropped at the 32. It's a 2-yard game. T.Q. Graham makes the stop for Atlanta.
Yeah, it's going to take being physical at the point of attack now. You're going to be able to run around players. You're going to have to take them on and make these backs stop their feet. And then that way you can rally and make the play. But if you run around blocks, it creates seams in the defense. And these guys are talented enough, all 3 of these backs, to make you miss.
Yep. Now Mayfield's going to empty things out. He puts Shepard and Palmer to the far side. McMillan, Otten, and Irving here to the left. And there's Mayfield, middle of the field. He'll shoot it to Shepard. It's caught at the 28-yard line. And the tackle made there promptly by Ebiketie.
Yeah, a little zone pressure this time by Atlanta. They brought Landman off of Baker's right, and they dropped Ebiketie to his left back into coverage. And he throws a little, this was essentially a check down to Shepard over the middle to get this back to 3rd and medium, 3rd and short.
Buccaneers missed on a 3rd and 9 earlier. Converted on 4th and 1. Here's Rashad White back in the game as a running back.
Now watch the screen now. They love the screen.
So here is Mayfield going to hand to Irving or Rashad White left side. Boy, he took a big lick at the 24, but I think he got enough for the first down. Richie Grant, the tackle.
And right now they're running at will against Atlanta's front 7.
Yep.
Boy, and that makes it tough because Baker Mayfield, a veteran quarterback now, pretty good play action quarterback. You get down here close to the goal line, play action really plays a dividend because you're trying to stop the run.
So it is enough for the first down at the 24. Sean Tucker, Rashad White, Bucky Irving all in the game. They're going to hand the ball to Irving. He'll dive to the 15 on first down. That's a 9-yard run. They're going to spot him just outside the 15. So it'll be 2nd down and 2.
Well, in all honesty, you got an Oklahoma quarterback and you got an Oklahoma receiver on this team, and this looks like the Oklahoma from the 1980s, the way they're running the football right now.
Yep. Well, they had all 3 on the field a moment ago. Let's see how that package has morphed itself. It's just Irving this time. They put Palmer to the left, Shepard and McMillan to the right with the tight end. Here comes McMillan through the formation. They'll hand to Irving. He'll hit the cutback inside the 10. He'll drive it to about the 7. It'll be 1st and goal, Tampa. 9 more yards for Bucky Irving, tackled by Mike Hughes. And Tampa has thrown the ball 4 times in the possession arch as they get ready to run their 13th play.
Yeah, they're closing in on 60 yards rushing here in the first half, or first quarter. Still got 5.5 minutes to go in the first quarter.
And Atlanta's defense has been on the field a good while. In fact, they've been on the field just better. It's getting ready to be just better than 7 minutes. White and Irving in the backfield now. They split Mayfield in the gun. Irving will come out of there. They're going to hand the ball to White right side. And he gets to the 5, and whistles will blow to stop the play as Rashad White gets only a couple.
You mentioned, Wes, that they're playing multiple sets with 2 and 3 running backs in the game. They know that obviously the young receiver core or inexperienced receiver core with Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
These 3 backs have been pretty dynamic here in the first half of the season, and they're trying to maximize that.
Otten will be the tight end to the right. Irving is the lone setback, 3 receivers to the left. Mayfield brings Shepard in the backfield, play fake, now rolling to his right. Baker being chased, he'll throw for Otten. James Smith-Williams was there in coverage. Grady Jarrett was flushing Mayfield.
Yeah, it's the first time Atlanta has gotten any kind of penetration against the Tampa quarterback. This time 2 defenders got in his face and really forced the issue here. And he had to throw the ball away, really kind of over the top of Otten here to force 3rd down. So an opportunity here for Atlanta to potentially get off the field right here after really kind of getting pushed around in the run game.
So 3rd and goal for Tampa at Atlanta's 5. Falcons 7, Bucs nothing. Mayfield has White in the backfield, tight end to the right with Shepard, and 2 receivers to the left. Here's Mayfield looking, middle of the field, shoots, caught, touchdown. Cade Otten. The Buccaneers are 2 for 3 on 3rd down in the drive. Mayfield throws his 19th touchdown pass of the year, and Cade Otten catches his 2nd.
It's a pretty good route. Otten's lined up inside, close to the tackle. He steps outside like he's going to run an out route, and then gets in behind Shepard and runs a slant off of Shepard's rear end. Bates gets kind of caught up in the shuffle. I really like that. It's a cool design for a touchdown.
Chase McLaughlin's point to tie is good. So 4:22 to play first quarter. We're now locked up at 7-all. The Bucs and Falcons continue after this from attorney Ken Nugent.
I'm attorney Ken Nugent, a proud partner of the Atlanta Falcons and a big fan of teachers throughout Georgia, which is why I'm happy to sponsor 92.9's Classroom Cash with my one-click, that's it program. All teachers are encouraged to visit my website, attorneykennugent.com, and register for a chance to win $500 for school supplies for their classroom. 2 winners will be selected each week and announced during the Falcons program broadcast. It's my way of giving something back to our teachers who give so much to our classrooms. One click, that's it.
How do you want to fall this year? RVing with the family at the lake, glamping in nature, hanging with your besties, escaping to a tiny home in a stunning setting? Here at Margaritaville at Lanier Islands, you can fall your way. Relaxing, leaf peeping, making s'mores, boating, kayaking, or paddleboarding, golfing, carving pumpkins, playing games, enjoying great food and drinks, music. However you fall, this could be you. Visit Margaritaville at Lanier Islands and fall your way. Just a quick drive from Atlanta.
A Kia SUV is capable of taking you far, but when you use it locally to help your community, you go even further. Whether that's carrying cargo, bringing your team with you, ready, or navigating new terrain. Power up your capability with the right Kia SUV. Do more with the Kia Sportage, Kia Telluride, Kia Sorento, or Kia Seltos. Kia. Movement that inspires. Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely.
It's football time, which turns Thursday and Sunday into the best days of the week. Well, they just got better because now through October 27th, Keno has 30% higher payouts during bonus hours. Win $500, it becomes $650. That's like getting extra field goal points for scoring a touchdown. So play Keno online and anywhere Keno is sold and get 30% higher payouts during bonus hours. Thursdays 6 to 8 p.m. and Sundays 1 to 3 p.m. Only from the Georgia Lottery. Play responsibly.
Falcon football brought to you by Ticketmaster. Stay tuned for the Ticketmaster halftime show, the official ticket marketplace of the Falcons. With Dave Archer, West Durham, we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. Ball game tied at 7 now. Bucs have had it twice. Falcons have had it once. Tampa drove 70 yards in 15 plays. A lot of it on the ground, but Mayfield to Cade Otton finished it off. And for Otton, it is his second career touchdown in his 6th career game against Atlanta.
Yeah, had his first career 100-yard game last Monday night against Baltimore after all the injuries struck that wide receiver corps.
Trenton Gill, after Jake Camarda was waived this week by the Bucs, will kick it through the back of the end zone. No return for Ray McLeod, and here's Kirk Cousins in Atlanta with their second possession, 1st and 10 for the Falcons. With 4:22 to play in this first quarter, tied at 7. Atlanta from its 30.
Atlanta's had the ball for 1 minute and 19 seconds. Tampa for 9:19. So see the disparity there and the long drive that Tampa just went on to put a touchdown on the board.
It's the longest drive of the year for the Bucs, not just in plays, but in amount of time as well. So how does Atlanta respond? As Dave and I were talking with Mike Johnson and Chris Goforth before the game, the identity of this team. We find out more today. Play fake Cousins on first down. Going to shoot it wide open. Darnell Mooney, 50. Mooney on his feet, 45. Back here to the near side to the 43 of Tampa.
I think if he'd stayed outside, Wes, he was going to pick up a block from Tyler Algier, but makes a great move at the top of the route. Little play action fake to freeze that second level of the defense. All the linebackers bit. Mooney's in the slot left, runs a deep curl route, and then makes a great move at the top of the route once he caught the ball. And had a little extra running room. And I think if he'd stayed outside, he might have had a little bit more on that with Tyler Algier out there to help him.
28-yard throw, Cousins to Mooney, and they're back at it again, just like they were on the 3rd at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Algier stays in the pistol with Cousins. Atlanta in plus territory now for the second snap, and here's the give to Algier. Hard running to the right side. I think they're going to award him at least 2, maybe 3.
Yeah, didn't get Levante David blocked.
Yep.
David's playing out on the edge. David plays all over the field, plays in behind, but was playing on the edge here to the Falcon right side. Atlanta did not get him blocked, and he was able to fold back to limit Algier. Had they gotten a hat on David, I think Algier had some running room.
Yep. Tyler Algier did not have a lot of success in the first meeting, 6 carries and 12 yards. Second down and 8, ball at the 40-yard line, Tampa territory. Game tied at 7 in the first quarter. There's Cousins taking a snap, center of the pocket, throws, and just off the hands of Mooney. Did Kirk get his arm checked up when he cut it loose there, Dave?
Yeah, Elijah Cansey, who we didn't see the first time. Cansey's a quick twitch defensive tackle, kind of in the vein of, I mentioned during the week, kind of a poor man's Aaron Donald type of player. And he got by Chris Lindstrom and was able to get to the quarterback before Atlanta's QB could cut it loose.
3rd down and 8. Atlanta just outside the Tampa 40. 2:51 to go first quarter, tied at 7. McLeod, Pitts, and London all go to the left, leaving Mooney here to the right.
There's that 7-man front.
Yep. Todd Bowles can't help himself. Here's the snap. Here's the pressure. Cousins just had to bail before he was sacked. They were fired through there. Antoine Winfield was in there. Shoyinka was in there. And also Levante David.
Yeah, they came with more than they could block. Bijan Robinson bounces across the formation and takes the blitzing nickel off the edge, but nobody blocked Levante David. He went right through the middle. As it turns out, Caleb McGarry didn't get a hat on anybody.
5 plays. It'll be a punt now for Bradley Pinion to close this second possession for Atlanta's offense with 2:48 to go first quarter. Trey Palmer going to stand at the 8. Pinion's got to be thinking, knock this out at the pylon, doesn't he?
Maybe hang it right here for him. Make him fair catch it inside the 10.
Snap back. Bradley will shoot it up the chimney. Palmer going to let it hit, and oh boy, soft wedge game Pinion's got, right? Checks up right inside the 3. That'll be a birdie putt for Atlanta on the punt cover, and we get a timeout. 2:37 to go. We're in quarter 1, tied at 7 in the NFC South. Falcons and Bucs continues after this.
This is John Paul Morosi. On the new SiriusXM original podcast, The Road to Cooperstown, I sit down with Hall of Famer Ken Griffey Jr.
People ask me all the time, who do I pattern my game after? And I tell them one person, my dad. And he said to me one day, he goes, you're going to be a better baseball player than I ever was.
The Road to Cooperstown airs Saturday at 9 a.m. Eastern on MLB Network Radio, SiriusXM 89, and the all-new SiriusXM app. New episodes drop every Tuesday wherever you get your podcasts.
This week on Let's Go with Bill Belichick, Max Crosby, Peter King, and me, Jim Gray.
We got Tom Brady on here with us. Look at how the Chiefs are winning. It's like Tom has told us all the time, we're not trying to be perfect. We're just trying to win the game.
Our offense makes the critical plays, and you always have to trust Patrick when the game's on the line, which is really what great quarterbacks do. And you got to believe that he gives his team the best chance to win.
Listen to the extended version of Let's Go, now available exclusively on the all-new SiriusXM app.
Want to hear something scary? Spirits are swirling in the SiriusXM app with creepy Halloween treats. Drift into the dark with Scream Radio. Here's Johnny. Or ride with the devil into Nitro's Halloween Headbangers. Find even more monstrous fun right now on the SiriusXM app. Just search Halloween.
No one brings you closer to the game than SiriusXM NFL Radio.
Touchdown Ravens! Derrick Henry strikes again.
How is this still happening at this point of your career?
Just try to work as hard as I can to be able to play at a high level every year. O-line, guys blocking for me, making it a lot easier. My teammates, it's been a whole lot of fun, I can say that.
Your home for 24/7 coverage of the National Football League is SiriusXM NFL Radio, Channel 88. Atlanta fans, hear what Coach Morris and the players have to say after each game on the Falcons channel. 801 on the SiriusXM app.
Back with Dave Archer, West Durham. We welcome you to Tampa. We're at Raymond James Stadium on a Chamber of Commerce day here.
Yeah, nice.
By the way, before we get started, Tampa and Atlanta playing today, and earlier this past week, a gentleman who was near to both cities, former head basketball coach at Kennesaw State, current basketball coach, University of South Florida, native of Marietta, Amir Abdur-Rahim passed away tragically at the age of 43, and all of us extend our thoughts and prayers to his family and friends and the schools he represented. Just a tremendous ambassador of basketball, and really a guy who touched both communities, Arch, in his coaching career.
No question about it. Had a really good first season at South Florida. They were off and running after his dynamic last year at Kennesaw State. So yeah, man, what devastating news. And obviously we think about his family.
Absolutely. I know later this afternoon at the Convocation Center at Kennesaw State, they'll have a celebration of life for Coach Amir. 2nd down and 10. Tucker got nothing on first down. Here's Mayfield in the gun. He's going to throw from here now, shoot it right there up the seam in between the numbers and the hash mark, and driving out again is Cade Otten. Otten, who became the leading receiver for this football team after the injuries to Evans and Godwin the other night, has responded with a touchdown catch, Arch, and now a big first down conversion out to the 14.
No, you're just not making it very tough on him. There's just no jam at the line of scrimmage. He's just releasing up, finding a hole in the zone, and Mayfield puts the ball on him, and he turns around and falls forward for a first down.
Tucker is the lone setback here. In motion goes Shepard. Mayfield a play fake. Baker a deep drop, now wide open on the cross is Tucker, He'll get a first down to the 25 before A.J. Terrell drops it. 12-yard throw. They'll spot it to the 26. And all of a sudden, in 3 snaps, Tampa's picked up 23 yards.
Atlanta's dropping out in this zone coverage, and all Baker's doing is he's taking what they're giving him, and he's just dropping the ball. This is a check down to Tucker, and Tucker doesn't get hit till he has a first down.
Jarrett goes to the far side, and he'll be there with Shepard. Here to the near side is Ryan Miller with the tight end Otten. They're going to hand the ball to Tucker, and Sean Tucker tracked down shy of the 30 at the 29 by A.J. Terrell. Now, they've got Bucky Irving, who's 5'10", 195, Rashad White, who's 6 feet, 214, and Sean Tucker, who's 5'10", 205, but Dave tends to play like he's 230.
Yeah, they've got a guy at kind of every weight level that you want, and the thing that they all have is the ability to make you miss, and then they all run with some power. Even Bucky Irving, who we saw earlier in the game, catch a ball in the flat and turn it into an 8-yard play.
Palmer and Shepard to the far side, McMillan here to the near side, and I believe Tristan Wirfs moved.
False start by the offense, number 78. 5-yard penalty. It's second down.
And when Wirfs moves,
people know.
People know.
Yeah. We're starting his 71st consecutive game, or 71st game for him in his career.
Back to the 24 it'll go. It'll be
This is
second down and 12.
The end of the first quarter.
And that'll end up being the final play of the first quarter. So we'll change into the field. 15 minutes old in the NFC South. Atlanta and Tampa are tied at 7. Our coverage continues following this from the Home Depot.
Get your holidays started with the perfect tree in your perfect style from the Home Depot. Whether you want something that you can assemble in a few clicks, steal the show with over 2,000 color-changing bulbs, or a tree with lights that can be controlled by remote or foot pedal. The Home Depot has it all in our huge assortment of premium trees. Plus, get free delivery on over 2 million items this holiday from the Home Depot. Subject to availability. See homedepot.com/delivery for details.
A musician with technical knowledge can play all the right notes. But one who cares enough to play from the heart gives music soul. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Because when you work with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Start feeling unstoppable. Visit Truist.com/care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
Life's better with American Family Insurance. That's because the future can be unpredictable. But no matter what's in the forecast, we'll help you feel protected so you can enjoy the dreams you've worked hard for with peace of mind. Save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Whether you're ordering wings for the game, whipping up a 7-layer dip, or ordering pizza, there's something about football that makes you want to eat. And this football season, Uber Eats has the best deals on game day food. No matter what you're craving, from 2-for-1 pizza to buy one, get one wings, Uber Eats will be dropping new deals each week, all season long. Uber Eats, official on-demand delivery partner of the NFL. Order now. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details.
Tampa 7, Atlanta 7. We go to the second period of play here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Bucs are wearing the white helmets and the orange creamsicle jerseys and the white pants. Atlanta's in the black pants, black headgear, white jerseys today. Bucs will go left to right here in quarter 2. Sean Tucker will be the running back with Baker Mayfield. And it's 2nd and 12 after the penalty on Wirfs ended the first quarter. Here's Mayfield, quick throw, catch is made, Palmer, and knocked down immediately at the 28 by Clark Phillips.
Yeah, good quick reaction by Clark out in that corner. He was playing in the flat area, had some help behind him, so he's able to close on this quick flat route by Palmer and put him on the ground to make this 3rd and long situation.
Second, this is Tampa's 2 out of 3 on 3rd down. Rashad White checks in to join Mayfield. McMillan here to the near side. 2 receivers and Otten go to the far. Mayfield in the gun, wants to throw. Pocket shot up the field, caught. That's Otten again, midfield and more as he takes 2 tacklers into Atlanta territory. Cade Otten.
Well, Atlanta's trying to play this bunch look from depth. So Richie Grant, who's playing the safety, is playing at about 12 yards off the ball. He comes up and tries to take Otten, who fakes to the outside. Grant bites on it, and then he just runs a slant route against the man coverage and wins easily. I really think it would behoove them to come up and jam guys at the line of scrimmage to try to take away some of these quick, easy releases.
7th play of the drive will be 1st and 10, Atlanta's 43-yard line in a 7-all game. 2 backs in the backfield. Here's Mayfield. The check down is to Irving. Got by Judon. Cracks the 40. Knocked out of bounds. Boy, Phillips took one right on top of the noggin there, and I hope Clark's okay. I think he is. As Irving is measured out of bounds at the 36. It's a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. Dave, it's not 3rd down. It's 1st down in some cases. It's getting Atlanta behind the line early.
No question about it. We talked about this team and what they're doing on 1st down that's allowing them to pick up so many 1st downs. I think that's 9 1st downs now in just a quarter and a couple of minutes for this Tampa Bay team.
And they've already built better than a 10-minute advantage in time of possession. And here's Irving carrying for the 1st down to the 31. Straight ahead on a 5-yard run for Bucky Irving. Tackle made by D. Alford, but Tampa is driving again now with just better than 2 minutes gone in the 2nd quarter. We're still tied at 7. The Bucs have run 25 offensive plays to 8 for Atlanta. Mayfield under center. In motion goes Miller to the far side. Handoff is to Irving, tripped up as he tried to make the cutback move by D. Alford.
Yeah, D knifes in from that nickelback position off of the Tampa Bay left side of the line of scrimmage and just gets in unaccosted into the backfield. Is able to wrap up Irving. And that's kind of, I think that's the way you get this guy stopped. Get him stopped before he gets started.
Yep. And whatever exchanges here in the next couple minutes offensively on this possession for Tampa.
What's happening here, Wes, is Atlanta's going to have to, are they going to stick to their guns here a little bit in that, or are they going to have to crowd the line of scrimmage, which is going to allow Baker Mayfield to throw the ball down the field?
Otten to the near side, 2 receivers to the far. Now Irving will check out. Here's Mayfield. Going to try and dump it back to Otten. James Smith-Williams stayed home, made a fine play from behind on Otten at the 27.
Yeah, good recognition by James Smith-Williams here. He realizes that he was being blocked tentatively, and then the man that was blocking him released up the field. And so he realized, okay, I got to follow him up the field, and he fell right back in on Cade Otten's legs, get him on the ground.
11th play of the drive is going to be 3rd down and 6 at Atlanta's 32. Let's call it 3rd and 7 at Atlanta's, or at the 27, rather, I should say. Rashad White's come back in the ball game. Here is Mayfield. He wants to throw. Going to come back here to the near side. Otten the catch out of bounds despite the presence of Phillips at the 18 and a 1st down. Tampa's now 4 for 5 on 3rd down, and Cade Otten is having a day. That's his 6th catch. He's over 60 yards and a touchdown here in the 1st half.
No, Otten just lined up on Baker Mayfield's right side, just inside the numbers. He's lined up against the corner, Clark Phillips. He just runs an quick out route. And this is just like routes against the air. He just throws the quick out for a 1st down.
Miller and Otten will go to the left. They bring Durham, the other tight end, out of Peachtree Ridge into the ball game. He goes in motion to the left. They're going to throw that way, and this is Rashad White at the 10-5. Tampa leads on the touchdown catch by Rashad White. 18 yards in the score for the Buccaneers.
Got a flag over there, Wes. Probably unsportsmanlike conduct, I think, on Jesse Bates. Or
He and Rashad White.
Might be a dueling with he and Rashad White.
Yeah, both seem to exchange some pleasantries on the way into the end zone, it looked like, huh?
Early on the field is a touchdown. After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct by the defense number 3. This is a taunt, which is the first of potential disqualification.
Not sure how he could taunt when the other guy scored.
Tampa has chosen to enforce that foul from the 15 to the 7.5 and kick for 1.
Bates knocked the football out of White's hand is the only thing I could see that would merit the flag. I can't read the lips of Rachaad White. I have no idea what he said. Sure. It is a 12-play, 97-yard drive for Tampa in 7:09. And here is now McLaughlin to add the point with 10:28 to play in this first half, and make it a 14-7 Tampa lead. There's the kick and the lead for the Buccaneers. Timeout on the field. 10:28 to play in the first half. Tampa 14, Atlanta 7. Now this from Odyssey.
When you buy a new house, you might say,
"Shut the front door."
Winning.
No, seriously. Shut the front door. We own this house now.
But you actually need to say,
"Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there."
that's right. The local State Farm agent is there to help you choose the coverage you need.
Welcome to my crib. No one says that anymore, but I don't care.
So just remember, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
State Farm, Bloomington, Illinois.
Whatever you're into, Mercedes-Benz has an SUV for you. City shopping spree you. Weekend getaway you. Outdoor adventures you. Or whatever you want to be. Stylish, powerful, sophisticated. Because when you're in a Mercedes, you'd expect nothing less. Mercedes-Benz SUVs, featuring the GLE plug-in hybrid and the all-new GLC plug-in hybrid. Visit MBUSA.com for special offers on select SUV models. Mercedes-Benz, official vehicle of your Atlanta Falcons.
Scana Energy is a proud partner. Yes, touchdown. Let's go Falcons. We're big Falcons fans. And as the official natural gas partner of the Atlanta Falcons, Scana Energy is part of all the action. So let's get fired up for our home team as we cheer them on to victory this season. Sign up with Scana today and get up to $100. Call 877-GO-SCANA or visit scanaenergy.com/Falcons and use promo code Falcons for details. Limited time offer, terms and conditions apply.
Did you know you can get your prescriptions for less at your local pharmacy? You can with GoodRx. It's the free app that can save you money on your medications. Just search for your prescription, choose the pharmacy and the price that works best for you, and then show your GoodRx coupon to your pharmacist at the drop-off counter. GoodRx works at over 70,000 pharmacies, including Walmart, Rite Aid, and Walgreens, and it works whether you have insurance or not. It's easy to save. Next time you drop off your prescription, check GoodRx. To start saving today, go to GoodRx.com. GoodRx is not insurance.
Cade Otton has been the receiving star so far for Baker Mayfield, who's 13 of 14 for 114 and 2 touchdowns.
Well, you're not putting any pressure on him at all because he's able to get the ball out so quickly. Atlanta's playing off, and he's just taking what you're giving him. He's throwing screens to the backs. He's thrown to Otton on a slant and quick outs. He's just taking what they're giving him.
By the way, Cade Otton's got 6 or more catches, Arch, in a game this year for the 4th time. And there'll be no return by McLeod. Atlanta's going to start from their 30. And here's the story now, a little bit of both sides. The time of possession advantage for Tampa is at 13 and a half minutes now in this first half. So with 10:28 to go in the first half, Dave, it's now incumbent upon Atlanta's offense to keep the ball a little bit and give the defense a chance, or else you're going to have them plumb tuckered out before half.
Well, and part of it's their fault, but it gives the defense a chance to adjust. They've got to make some adjustments on the other side of the field. They can't keep doing what they're doing. 1st and 10, Atlanta will scrimmage from its 30, trailing now 14-7 here in Tampa. Robinson is the pistol back with Cousins. Ross Dwelly in motion, they'll hand it to Robinson, right side, and there goes Bijan for 7 to the 37. He got knocked down in the secondary by KJ Britt and also Zion McCollum. That's the best run. Can't say much because Atlanta hadn't had it for very many plays, but that's the best run of the game for Bijan or this run game. Yep. So now you kind of what we've seen Tampa do, have a good, successful first down.
Charlie Warner, the tight end to the left. He'll go back in motion to the right. Ray McLeod is on that side. It leaves London and Mooney here to the near side. They're going to hand it to Robinson again. Bijan will come to a stop, and he will fight for the 40. And I thought he had it, but they're going to spot him a yard short. So it'll be 3rd and 1 off the Falcons 39. Atlanta is hitless in 2 third-down plays.
Yeah, imperative Atlanta gets his first down. Just under a yard, less than a yard here. Kirk trying to go a little fast.
Yep. Puts Robinson to his left. Going to hand it to Bijan, and he broke the 40.
And working from the gun there.
Yeah.
You turn and hand the ball 5 yards deep in the backfield, and Bijan actually makes a defender miss. Tampa got some penetration, just barely got the first down.
Yep. Just on the other side of the Falcon 40 on the Atlanta possession. 3rd of the half for Atlanta. Tyler Algier checks in. Robinson goes out.
Well, imperative that you have success on first down. We saw what happened when they got in 3rd and long on the last drive. Atlanta's got to be very good on first down here to be able to dictate to this Todd Bowles defense.
London and Mooney here to the left. Pitch to the right with McLeod, who now is in motion back to the formation. Play fake from Cousins to Ray Ray. Now he'll dump it down to him here at the near side. The 40. McLeod steps on the gas and up the sideline in front of the Buck bench. He gets knocked out of bounds. It looked like Christian Isian nudged him out right around the 47-yard line. That's a pretty good play on first down.
Yeah, good decision here. It brought Ray McLeod across in motion, actually faked the reverse to him. Had 2 receivers releasing up the field. London and Mooney didn't like either one of those and just dropped it off. Tampa had lost essentially what Ray was the check down in the left flat, and he was able to get a good first down play.
Short 6, long 5 for the first down. Atlanta's got to get across midfield to pick up the first. Tight formation on the left side. Here's the give. Algier trying to find a seam, and Tyler going to get the first down. He takes it right across the 50-yard line. And that is a Falcon first down on the run by Algier.
Yeah, good leg drive here by Algier. Atlanta trying to show some tempo here.
Yep. Go out. Hold on.
7:42 to go. And you hear Sean Hockley tell Kirk Cousins we got to hold until everybody gets set. Quick snap. Play fake to Algier. Kirk ready. Going to take the deep shot. This is Mooney. And it is broken up. Downfield, they got a hand on it. It was Tyreek Thunderbrook, the rookie.
Yeah, I thought he was just a tad late getting it out, Wes. Just a tad late turning it loose. I know when he comes out of the play fake, he's got to make sure he has the center of the field. But Mooney runs right by Thunderbrook. The safety closes on Drake London on the crossing route. He's just a little bit late. Subsequently, the ball just a little bit underthrown. But it did get through to Mooney. Mooney just couldn't squeeze it.
Yep. So Pitts and London will go to the right. Mooney and McLeod to the left. Robinson's come back in the game. Cousins works in the pistol here. 5 claps and he gets the snap. Going to rip it for Pitts. Caught. Kyle in stride. 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. The ball got knocked loose as Pitts broke the line.
I never have understood why players do this, but he gears down to kind of clown at the goal line with the ball, and the ball got raked out. This is close.
This is really close. They awarded him the touchdown. And guess what happened? I think Winfield punches it out before he gets in. In fact, I know he does. If Pitts just breaks the tape.
Just run through. Keep the ball tucked and run through.
Being on the field of a touchdown is under further review.
It certainly looks like he's about a half yard short of the first down. Or for the touchdown, I'm sorry.
So now they're under review. We're going to take a break. 7:19 to play first half. Right now it's 14-13 Tampa. We'll see if it stays that way after a local message.
Touchdown! Throughout the 2024 season, each NFL team channel on the Sirius XM app will feature the team's pre- and post-game shows before and after every game.
What's given me confidence is how they've responded to adversity.
Get instant reaction, live interviews, and press conference audio. Now your favorite team's broadcast includes their pre- and post-game shows all season long on the Sirius XM app. All 32 team channels are also available in vehicles equipped with Sirius XM 360L radios.
SiriusXM Triumph. Get real answers with Dr. Laura.
No nonsense advice about relationships, marriage, kids.
Tough love.
It happened is not a phrase anybody uses when they take responsibility.
Inspiration.
Every time you go to bed with a negative thought, you have to match it up with a positive one. That's your new rule.
Dr. Laura, plus Megyn Kelly, Glenn Beck, Nancy Grace, and Dave Ramsey, all on Triumph, SiriusXM 111, and on the SiriusXM app.
Hear every game of the World Series on SiriusXM.
Shohei Ohtani unloads.
Listen to the Dodgers on your radio on Sirius 210, XM 177.
A Stantonian home run.
The Yankees could be heard on Sirius 208 and XM 175.
J.J. Hernandez has done it again in the postseason.
The national broadcast is on ESPN Radio Channel 80, and you can take the World Series wherever you go by listening on the SiriusXM app.
Quiet your mind, reduce your stress, and rest easy with channels designed to help you fall asleep easier and faster. Sink into the comforting white noise of a storm shower on Rainfall Radio. Fade out to the soothing sounds of the Sleep Channel, or drift off to nature sounds with Forest Dreams. Find them all in the SiriusXM app, included in all trials and popular plans. Just search Sleep.
This is Peter King. Hear me all season long, every Monday night on Let's Go at 6 Eastern on Mad Dog Sports Radio, Channel 82.
Well, the touchdown stands to Kyle Pitts.
And it's only because they did not have an angle to show where the ball was. It's a heck of a play by Antoine Winfield, the safety, to come back and rake the ball out for Tampa. Boy, if there's not a lesson learned there, I don't know when there will be one.
7 plays, 70 yards, 309. It's a Home Depot scoring drop brought to you by Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Run through the goal line with the ball, man.
Younghoe Koo. Some are cooing, most are booing here in Tampa. To tie the game. Kick is up from Koo right down the seam, and we're locked up at 14. Let's pause 10 seconds. Station identification on the Atlanta Falcons radio network. Arch has looked at this thing.
Yeah,
and the thing about
there's no angle.
They don't have an angle.
And his left foot lands on the goal line, and you're kind of measured because the ball comes out when the ball is kind of swung back and collisions Winfield's arm. Winfield tries to punch it out, but because Pitts is holding the ball at his side, he misses it. And when Pitts' arm comes down in that natural running motion, it brushes against Winfield's arm and the ball comes out.
Right.
But his arm is kind of even with his leg, and his toe is right on the edge of the goal line. But because they didn't have a shot down the line, he couldn't flip it over. Hockley went over and talked to Todd Bowles. Todd Bowles was extremely upset that they didn't flip it over. He said, I don't have a look at it that can tell me that.
Yeah.
By the way, on the Falcons sideline, just so you know, Raheem Morris was really upset that Kyle let this happen, and they actually had a little private meeting on the bench with one another. So a teaching moment, if you ever had one, for Raheem Morris and his big-time tight end.
Pitts has got a 2-touchdown day. Pinion drives this thing to the Bay. And Tampa going to play from its 30 for the third time in 4 possessions. So that's where the Buccaneers will start. And let's get back to job one, which is the Falcon defense got to get a stop here, Dave.
Yeah, well, you had talked about in that last drive, can Atlanta keep the football long enough, possess the ball long enough to where Jimmy Lake and Raheem Morris, they can all gather together and kind of make some decisions as to how they want to change things here in the second quarter. Certainly need to. Had the ball almost 6.5 minutes or 10.5 minutes less than what Tampa's had.
Payne Durham's going to loop into a fullback ahead of Mayfield and White in the backfield. And a play fake by Mayfield, wants to throw, and that ball's caught, flag down as McMillan is tossed out of bounds by Clark Phillips on the play. We got a hold here on Tampa.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 87 of the offense. It's half the distance to the goal. It's first down.
All right, Payne Durham with some, despite the last name, ferocious violence.
Yeah, I'm trying to catch. He's lined up on the end of the line.
What do we got here?
Working against Judon.
We'll have to talk about it at the next reunion.
Oh, he's in the backfield, and he goes low on Judon, and he didn't even touch him. He doesn't even but he's not allowed to block below the waist against the rusher.
Again, Durhams are not those violent types that people sometimes think they are.
I'm not sure what. I guess because of the act that he was committing was the below the block waist, below the waist block.
1st and 25. Mayfield trying to pick it back up, and here's a throw and another catch. That's Cade Otten again. Good heavens. Caden Ellis, first time we've called his name today, out at the 24-yard line. Gain of 9. It'll be 2nd down and 16.
That's the scary part about it. You just now called his name, and I think that's his 5th tackle of the game. So some of the tackles have been happening too far down the field.
Leading tackler for the Falcons coming in with 53 stops on the year. Had 7 and a tackle for loss in the first meeting. 2nd down and 16 after Mayfield hit Otten for yet another completion. That's 7 catches for Cade Otten already. Here's Mayfield, and that's Shepard at the 30. He'll dive to the 33. Up of 9, it'll be 3rd and 7.
The one thing that's happening with Tampa too, Wes, is they're really intelligent with these checkdowns. Again, Baker just throws a check down to Sterling Shepard over the ball. He's in between the backers, and then they turn and they go north and south. There's not a lot of moving around or juking or something. They're going straight up the field to get whatever they can, and to get this back, they'll now 3rd and 7. It's 3rd and long, but still very manageable the way Atlanta's playing in the secondary.
Palmer here to the near side. White in the backfield. They've got Otten to the far side with 2 receivers. Here's Mayfield looking to throw, and oh my goodness. Mayfield threw it behind Jalen McMillan, who had nobody within 5 yards of him.
Completely blown coverage by Atlanta here. Atlanta's going to go man coverage in the secondary, and 2 defenders jump the outside route, and McMillan breaks across the middle of the field, and no one is there. And Baker throws the ball off target behind him. I mean, this is going to be a walk-in touchdown for Jalen McMillan.
Avery Williams will stand at the 19. Here is Trenton Gill out of NC State to punt it away. Averaged 43.5 in the first meeting of the 2 clubs. End over end punt. Williams at the 25. He'll scoop 30, 35, and dives toward the 40. His helmet popped off as he was brought down on the play, and that was Anthony Nelson who tripped him up. Timeout on the field. 5:28 to play first half. We're tied at 14. Falcons and Bucs continue after this from attorney Ken Nugent.
I'm attorney Ken Nugent, a proud partner of the Atlanta Falcons and a big fan of teachers throughout Georgia, which is why I'm happy to sponsor 92.9's Classroom Cash with my one-click, that's it program. All teachers are encouraged to visit my website, attorneykennugent.com, and register for a chance to win $500 for school supplies for their classroom. 2 winners will be selected each week and announced during the Falcons program broadcast. It's my way of giving something back to our teachers who give so much to our classrooms. One click, that's it.
Zaxby's Sensation Salad is so much more than a plain old salad. It's a salad, which begs the question, at what point does a salad stop being a salad and become a salad? Is it when you add Zaxby's fried chicken to it? Crunchy wontons, Asian slaw, citrus vinaigrette, teriyaki glaze, sweet and spicy sauce? Or is it when you top it all with a handmade perfectly fried egg roll? Without a doubt, the egg roll. The Sensation Salad, only at Zaxby's.
Scana Energy is a proud partner. Yes, touchdown. Let's go Falcons. We're big Falcons fans, and as the official natural gas partner of the Atlanta Falcons, Scana Energy is part of all the action. So let's get fired up for our home team as we cheer them on to victory this season. Sign up with Scana today and get up to $100. Call 877-GO-SCANA or visit scanaenergy.com/Falcons and use promo code Falcons for details. Limited time offer, terms and conditions apply.
Did you know you can get your prescriptions for less at your local pharmacy? You can with GoodRx. It's the free app that can save you money on your medications. Just search for your prescription, choose the pharmacy and the price that works best for you, and then show your GoodRx coupon to your pharmacist at the drop-off counter. GoodRx works at over 70,000 pharmacies, including Walmart, Rite Aid, and Walgreens, and it works whether you have insurance or not. It's easy to save. Next time you drop off your prescription, check GoodRx. To start saving today, go to GoodRx.com. GoodRx is not insurance.
Chris Goforth, Ticketmaster halftime report coming up at the break, brought to you by Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Falcons. We'll be back at Mercedes-Benz Stadium next Sunday. 1 o'clock start. The Dallas Cowboys come to town. Here's Atlanta from its 39 now with 5:28 to play, Arch, in this first half. Defense got to stop. Let's see what Cousins and the offense can do with it. Kirk on first down, shoots it for London. Midfield, breaks the 50 to the 48. Pretty sharp little first down shot of right at about 13 yards.
Very similar to what Tampa's doing with that three-man look to one side of the field. Charlie Warner and Mooney kind of cleared out, one to the flat, one up the field. Drake just hooks up in a little hole, and right on the money with the throw is Kirk Cousins.
Kirk is 6 of 10 for 138 and 2 scores in this first half. Robinson and 3 receivers to the left. Here's Cousins up in the pocket, going to loop it to Robinson. Bijan at the 45 and out to the, or down, I should say, to the 42 of Tampa. On the first down play, it'll be second down and 4. Tackle made by Winfield.
Yeah, zone coverage, just very similar to what Baker's been doing. These two veteran quarterbacks are going to wear you out underneath if you give them those little dump offs. And they've got dangerous guys they're laying it off to, Wes. You start talking about laying it off to Bucky Irving or laying it off to Bijan Robinson. That's a guy that can turn a 3 or 4 yard throw into about a 15-yard play.
Mooney and London wide to the right. Warner's the tight end with Ray McLeod here to the left. Cousins and Robinson in the pistol. They're going to hand to Bijan. Found a path in the run game. First down inside the 35. Got spun around right as he reached the 34 by Jordan Whitehead. And that Warner move, Arch, is the tight end, and he picked somebody off who might have had a shot at Robinson.
Yeah, good job by Newsel. Looked like Lindstrom and Matthew Bergeron on that interior. They were able to get Levante David pinned inside that second-level defender. He wasn't there to fill that hole.
So Warner, along with London and McLeod to the left, they'll put Mooney to the right, keep Robinson in the backfield. And here goes Cousins. This might be a busted play. Kirk's going to slide down. I don't know what was supposed to happen to the wide side here, Arch, but whatever it was didn't go the way Cousins wanted it to, and he took off on a soft jog toward the boundary.
Well, it looked like the line was all blocking out there like it was supposed to be a toss play. So I'm not sure why he didn't get the ball to Bijan. That's why the play was blocked, as if it was going to be a wide play or a toss play.
Yeah.
And I don't know if Bijan just didn't look back for the football or what.
So now,
but that's what you've been trying to stay away from is negative plays on first down.
2-by-2 look with Pitts and London to the right. Here comes Drake in motion. Snap to Cousins. Bucs rush 4. Kirk from the pocket finds a seam. The catch is by Darnell Mooney. Holding on. No, Bijan Robinson, 7, not 1. He got covered up pretty quickly by KJ Britt.
Yeah, this was a late, tight throw because Bijan was in a check down situation against the zone, but it had taken so long to get him the ball. The linebacker went ahead and matched up with him. So Kirk had to be pretty accurate with his throw.
Ball at the 30.5. It's 3.5 dozen for Atlanta. Tied at 14 with 2:19 to play in the first half. Cousins in the gun. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Here's Kirk from the pocket. Throws. Mooney caught. Touchdown Atlanta. Darnell Mooney again. Just continues to terrorize Tampa.
Well, what a job by Kirk Cousins right here, though, Wes. To hold the safety in the middle of the field with his eyes. Mooney's working against the rookie corner, Funderburk, running the post route. Just an excellent job by Cousins to wait and then drill it right down that seam post for a touchdown.
Darnell Mooney now has 12 catches and 3 touchdowns and 169 yards in a game and a half against the Buccaneers. And the point by Koo is good. Scoring drive brought to you by the Home Depot. How doers get more done. 6 plays, 61 yards in 3:19. We get a timeout on the field. We're back after this from attorney Ken Nugent.
I'm attorney Ken Nugent, a proud partner of the Atlanta Falcons and a big fan of teachers throughout Georgia, which is why I'm happy to sponsor 92.9's Classroom Cash with my one-click, that's it program. All teachers are encouraged to visit my website, attorneyKenNugent.com, and register for a chance to win $500 for school supplies for their classroom. 2 winners will be selected each week and announced during the Falcons program broadcast. It's my way of giving something back to our teachers who give so much to our classrooms. One click, that's it.
Todd thought it would be secure to jog in the cheetah savanna. Todd believed the big cat repellent he bought online was reliable. And now Todd is trying to be faster than this cheetah that can run 80 miles per hour. But the good news is Todd has AT&T 5G that is fast, reliable, and secure. And he learned the best thing to do is stop running and toss her the backpack with the beef stew. AT&T 5G. Fast, reliable, secure.
5G requires compatible plan and device. 5G may not be available in your area. See att.com/5G for you for details.
It's football time, which turns Thursday and Sunday into the best days of the week. Well, they just got better because now through October 27th, Keno has 30% higher payouts during bonus hours. Win $500, it becomes $650. That's like getting extra field goal points for scoring a touchdown. So play Keno online and anywhere Keno is sold and get 30% higher payouts during bonus hours. Thursdays 6 to 8 p.m. and Sundays 1 to 3 p.m. Only from the Georgia Lottery. Play responsibly.
You need all the energy you can get for game day. Luckily, at Georgia Power, we know a thing or two about saving energy. We understand that energy costs are an important part of your budget. That's why we're dedicated to providing tools and assistance that can help make a difference, so you can save your energy for the game. Visit georgiapower.com/myenergy to learn more.
Scoring drive for Atlanta was 6 plays, 61 yards, and 319. Dave, all 3 Atlanta touchdowns have come from outside the Mercedes-Benz drive zone.
And Kirk is brilliant here. He's got Antoine Winfield as one of the best ball-hawking safeties in the league, and he gets him to move into the middle of the field with his eyes. They started with a 2-eye safety look. He moves Winfield to the middle and then victimizes the young corner to Mooney for the touchdown.
And I think we have found Marquise Williams' strategy on kickoffs today. Just kick it out of the end zone.
Yeah, I wouldn't give these guys an opportunity.
No.
You mentioned if they had enough returns, they'd lead the league.
Yeah. Well, Tucker would. He'd be second in the league. And now with 2:09 to go, Tampa will be 1st and 10 at its 30.
All right, well, I would have the mindset that I haven't got anything figured out defensively yet. You benefited from a 15-yard penalty in the last one, and Baker missed a wide-open receiver. So defense still has some work to get done here.
Rashad White's come out of the backfield all the way here to the near side. Mayfield wants to throw, batted in the air, and incomplete. And I believe Onyemata got the paw on this. It was either Onyemata or Damone Harris.
No, it was Onyemata. Got the big right bear claw in the air.
So it's incomplete. 10th pass breakup of Onyemata's career.
That's what the Bears look like up in Manitoba. I don't know if you knew that.
I knew there'd be a follow-up from my analyst, Jim Fowler. 2nd down and 10. Here's the gift to White. Big gaping hole, and look at Bertrand. Yeah. The rookie from Notre Dame went in there and sawed off Rashad White, and that'll get us to the 2-minute warning. We'll step aside. 21-14 Atlanta. 2 minutes even to go. Back after a local message.
When college basketball's winningest coach goes one-on-one.
This is Coach K.
It's more than just an interview.
I always love our conversation.
Coach K is back for another season on Sirius XM, talking with the biggest names in basketball.
Women's basketball star Caitlin Clark.
Young girls can, exceed me and kind of do more than I ever did.
And beyond.
Hall of Fame quarterback Peyton Manning.
My greatest takeaway has been the relationships.
Basketball and beyond with Coach K. Thursday nights at 6 Eastern on College Sports Radio Channel 84 and the Sirius XM app.
Now through November 1st, SiriusXM is giving away a pair of tickets to every MLB postseason game through the World Series. Listen to MLB Network Radio for the clues and be the first caller to correctly name the postseason hero, and you'll receive a pair of tickets to an MLB postseason game. MLB Network Radio has your chance to win on SiriusXM 89 and the all-new SiriusXM app. No transportation will be included in connection with these prizes. For full contest information and official rules, visit SiriusXM.com/MLB postseason hero. No purchase necessary. Open only to current SiriusXM subscribers prior to September 22nd. Must be a U.S. resident over the age of 18.
I'm Billy Joel. We've got stories about my songs and lots more on the Billy Joel channel.
Now, for a limited time,
Sing us a song, your
I lit the keys of a piano on fire during one of our club gigs that we did in the early 70s. I had some lighter fluid, and I said, what the hell? The Billy Joel Channel.
Exclusively on Sirius XM Channel 17. Everywhere on the Sirius XM app.
I'm Bruce Murray. And I'm Rich Gannon. Join us Monday, noon Eastern time on the Sirius XM Blitz. We'll recap Week 8, starting with the Colts at the Texans, Bengals and Eagles, Bills visit Seattle, and the Cowboys and 49ers on Sunday Night Football.
Plus, we'll preview Monday Night Football between the Giants and Steelers and discuss all the other news around the league as the trade deadline is getting closer.
So don't miss the Sirius XM Blitz with me and Rich Gannon, Monday, noon Eastern time on NFL Radio Channel 88 and the all-new Sirius XM app.
Hear every game all season long with your hometown announcers on the SiriusXM app. With SiriusXM, wherever you are, your team plays here.
All right, welcome you back to Raymond James Stadium in Tampa with Dave Archer, Wes Durham, Atlanta 21, Tampa Bay 14. How about this? There's been 101 points scored in less than 3 halves of football between these two teams.
Well, this is following suit to what we saw in the first one between these two. Atlanta had 15 plays of 15 yards or more in that game, and Tampa had 10. And this has been a lot of big plays so far.
Watch for Cade Otton here. 4 targets on 3rd down for 4 receptions, Arch. Here's Mayfield looking. He'll shoot it down the field. Caught Palmer, 1st down at the Atlanta 42. Took a huge lick from Richie Grant, but held on to Trey Palmer.
Now, Kevin King in the game trying to play man coverage against Palmer. Palmer can really run.
Caden Ellis is hurt for Atlanta back at the 25.
Timeout for injury. Atlanta is charged a timeout for an injury inside 2 minutes.
First catch of the day, or second catch of the day for Palmer. This one for 25 and a 1st down. And Caden Ellis is just sitting there and not moving. And we'll see how this looks when he stands up. But, boy, Atlanta's starting to show some wear and tear on the defensive side. Ball at the Falcons 41, and Ellis is going to get off the field under his own power. And to be honest with you, Arch, I didn't see what happened.
It looked like he got wrapped up with a defender. He's rushing the passer and may have been drugged to the ground and then ultimately fell on top of his leg.
Got it.
He's going to go directly into the 10. He is moving at his own power and looks like pretty good.
Yeah. So here's Tampa now. Remember, Atlanta gets the ball to start second half. Mayfield to snap. Looking, wants to take the deep shot. McMillan's there and overthrew him incomplete. Coverage was downfield. Mike Hughes was there. Richie Grant was there.
Yeah, but you can't if you're the middle safety now, you cannot get run by. And McMillan runs by. Now, Hughes is in a pretty good spot from a corner standpoint, outside shoulder, outside hip. But they run right by Richie Grant, who's the middle safety. And if this ball's on target, it's a touchdown.
Yep. You heard all about Roma Dunze for Michael Penix last year. This guy was every bit the equal.
Yeah, 22 over 1,000 yards receiving for the Huskies.
Yep. Here's Mayfield again, 2nd and 10, out in the flat White, and a shoot top tackle and a good one from Jesse Bates.
Boy, what a read by Jesse Bates here. Again, playing at depth at that safety spot. He reads the back, releasing to the flat, and he was already on the run before Baker threw the ball.
3rd and 8 at the Falcon 39. 1:20 to play in the first half. Atlanta leads by a touchdown. Here's the snap to Mayfield. Baker looking, now loops and caught by White, and he's going to be hit, and landmines him at the 34. Now, Tampa can try for the field goal here.
Atlanta, their second
question mark?
30-second timeout.
What do you think, Arch?
I think they're going to go, Wes. I think that I think this is a game where they feel like touchdowns are going to beat field goals, and they do every time, but I don't think that necessarily a field goal here is. Neither team defensively has really kind of been able to curtail anybody.
This is
can they throw a flag after the fact here? Boy, Landman leads with the head.
Ooh, I don't think they I'm not going to say anything here today. They're going to go for this on 4th and 3. And it's a long 3 too. Full 3, maybe a little more.
You're going to have to play tight coverage. You're going to take this away.
Yep. Keep an eye on Otten. He's in motion to the near side. Mayfield under center. There goes McMillan in motion. Oh, they're trying to draw. There's the timeout from Todd Bowles.
Timeout. Tampa, they're first.
And here comes McLaughlin. A couple of Jersey guys coaching here today. Todd Bowles, 60 years of age, from Elizabeth, New Jersey. Raheem Morris, 48 years of age, is from Irvington, New Jersey.
Two guys that kind of got their start on the D. Well, you know, Todd did, and certainly Raheem got their start on the defensive side of the ball. Now, Raheem a little bit more versatile in my mind. He's coached offense and defense. And been a prominent fixture on both sides of the ball on a couple of teams.
Chase McLaughlin, by the way, on the year is 12 of 13. His longest is 56 in this particular venue against Washington. This is 52 with 1:09 to go. Gill will hold. The long snapper, Zach Trenner. Snap, spot, kick from McLaughlin is good. Guy got held up in the air a little bit, Arch. So a 52-yard field goal from Chase McLaughlin makes our new score Atlanta 21 and Tampa 17. Stations, we're going to take local break number 26 on
the NASCAR Cup Series is on Sirius XM. We're back on the track Sunday.
1:30 p.m. Eastern.
It's the Straight Talk Wireless 400 from Homestead Miami Speedway on Sirius XM NASCAR Radio Channel 90 in the car and on the all-new Sirius XM app. Get closer to everything that moves you wherever you are with the Sirius XM app.
Let's make some smoke and drink some beer. Yes!
Add some ghoulish grooves to your Monster Mash. With the ultimate Halloween party mix.
This is Halloween.
The Freaky 50. A spooky selection of songs to make you shudder and dance. Find the Freaky 50 along with many more Halloween specials in the Sirius XM app. Just search Halloween.
The only place on radio for nonstop coverage of the NBA is Sirius XM NBA Radio Channel 86.
He scores to beat the Horn.
Our experts have you covered all day, every day.
That was a big-time performance.
I don't think there's another team in the NBA who poses that kind of threat. If you don't play as a team, you can't win.
And we'll bring you the best NBA games every single night.
Fires a three, it's up and good!
Your 24/7 home for hoops all season long is NBA Radio Channel 86 in the car and on the all-new Sirius XM app.
The #1 pro wrestling podcast on the planet is now on YouTube. This is Dave LaGreca from Busted Open. Join us every day to watch in-depth conversations with the biggest names in pro wrestling.
Consistently the best wrestling show.
With Cody Rhodes, Swerve Strickland, Becky Lynch, Goldberg, Ric Flair, The Undertaker.
I'm actually glad to be on a real show.
And so many more. Plus daily breakdowns of the world of wrestling. Subscribe to us now. Search Busted Open on YouTube.
This is Bill Belichick. Hear me break down the week in the NFL every Monday night on Let's Go, 6 Eastern on Mad Dog Sports Radio, Channel 82.
Minute 4 to go first half back in Tampa. Falcons 21, Buccaneers 17. Art, you know today has been proclaimed National Tight End Day. Have you heard that?
I've heard of the National Tight End Day. I didn't realize today was that day, but it's been that day here.
Well, how about this? So far in the NFL today, we have 3 tight end touchdowns here. 2 for Pitts, 1 for Otten. 6 across the NFL. We got half of them right here.
So tight ends for reading their press clippings, huh?
Or social media, depending on your pick. All right, so Raheem Morris has got a timeout to work the room here with 1:04 to go. And ball fell off the tee for Trenton Gill. So we'll see what happens. Atlanta's got 204 yards of offense. They have 24 net rushing yards in this first half. And believe it or not, Tampa still has almost a full 10-minute advantage in time of possession. Relatively short kick, and here comes Ray McLeod off the numbers 10, 15, 20. McLeod 25 and to the 30. Pretty good return by Ray McLeod, and now with 58 seconds left, we'll see what happens on first down, right, Arch?
Yeah, here's an opportunity now for Atlanta, and I think this is full go. You're not thinking. I know I put sometimes the yellow light situation or whatever on it. I think you're full go. I think Tampa's having a tough time staying with Atlanta's receivers. I think you're letting her rock and roll here.
Pistol set for Cousins. Robinson's the running back. Snap to Kirk. He wants to throw. Looks left. Going to gun it out here. And it's caught. And London is shoved out of bounds across on this near side by Isian.
Well, you talk about strong hands now. This is a throw that's out away from Drake's body. He runs an out route from the slot area. Cousins puts it where only his guy can get it. Man, Drake's got to squeeze that ball right on the fingertips to get the 6-7 yards.
53 seconds to go. Cousins in the pocket again. Going to throw off the hands of Pitts, incomplete. And for Kirk Cousins, that'll be just his 5th miss of this first half.
Yeah, those are the dangerous ones that careen off a guy's hands. A ball, it's got to be caught by Kyle Pitts. And bounces in the air. Fortunately, it fell harmlessly to the ground here. But now you got a third down, you got to convert.
Atlanta 2 for 4 on third down. Raheem Morris does have one full timeout left with 49 seconds to go and a 4-point lead for Atlanta, who gets the ball to start the second half. Bucs bringing pressure. Cousins throws. Pitts double clutched it, but held on for the first down across the 40-yard line.
And what's happened, Wes, is because of Atlanta's ability to touch them down the field with big plays, Todd Bowles has kind of gotten out of his blitz-happy type stuff. He's not coming with a lot of people.
Here comes 4 again. Cousins slips it to Robinson. He'll going to work here to the near side. Keeps his feet out of bounds at midfield. Close to another first down with 24 seconds left. Atlanta's simply trying to see if they can't get it in the ballpark for Younghoe Koo.
Absolutely, and this is just a dump-off. KJ Britt is in a perfect position to defend this. And Bijan Robinson juggling the ball makes him miss and gets up the sideline.
At the Buccaneer 49 now with 24 seconds. And what do we have here? Sean Hockley.
They called timeout.
Tampa. Snap, timeout, number 54, Tampa. This is their second of the half. 30 seconds in lane.
So Levante David standing with hands on hips as if to say, did y'all not want me to call timeout?
Oh, no, KJ Britt is standing over by the numbers. I think they thought they were going to sub in for him, but he ultimately was trying to return to the field, and he wasn't anywhere near where he needed to be. So Levante David called timeout. Smart play by a veteran player.
Yeah, boy, he's a good one, isn't he? 13 years out of Nebraska. I remember seeing him his rookie year and thinking, oh, no, he's going to be here a while.
24 career games against Atlanta, 183 tackles and 23 tackles for loss.
Jeez, dang near one per game. Good heavens. All right, so 1st and 10 Atlanta out of the Tampa timeout. Each club's got one left. Here's Cousins from the pocket, looping downfield. Mooney the catch. What a throw. What a throw by Kirk Cousins.
This is as good a throw as you're ever going to see. He throws a little touch pass. Funderburk's got safety help over the top, and he's right in the hip pocket of Mooney. Drops it right in on the dinner plate.
19 seconds left. Cousins going to zip it out to Pitts on the right side. He gets chopped down. There's the Raheem Morris timeout. After a throw of 3, it's 2nd and 7 at the Tampa 25.
Their third and final of the half, 30-second timeout.
You talk about a quarterback being in a zone, and we saw Kirk get into a zone against these guys about 3 weeks ago on a Thursday night. Let me tell you, folks, he's officially in the zone again. The throw to Mooney is unbelievable. Funderburk, is right underneath him on this little bench route to the sideline, and he's got safety help coming in, and Kirk just drops it right over Funderburk's shoulder. Little toe tap on the sideline, and you're in field goal range.
13 seconds left. Out of timeouts now is Atlanta.
Yeah, Kirk cannot take a sack here. He's got to make sure he gets the ball out.
Tampa's overloaded Atlanta's right side here defensively. They're bringing 4. Here's Cousins. He's going to shoot it for London. I like the idea. Drake can jump higher than anybody else playing with a white hat on. And Kirk threw one way up the ladder, but overthrew him incomplete.
Yeah, really good job this time by McCollum, the corner. McCollum stayed outside, didn't allow Drake to get that deep angle. Drake had to flatten it off. I think if that ball's completed in bounds, Wes, Atlanta's not going to get another shot.
Right.
Boy, you talk about a veteran quarterback and trusting a veteran quarterback. 9 seconds left. You're going to take another snap.
Yep. Mooney to the right. Pitts, McLeod, and London to the left. Here's Cousins. Tampa bringing the house. Kirk going to sail it. Looking downfield. Offline for Mooney with 5 seconds left. There's a flag at the 7.5-yard line.
Won't matter. There's not enough time left on the clock for Atlanta to get another playoff.
But they can move it closer for Koo.
Yeah, maybe a defensive holding.
Contact by the defense, number 29. Contact. This is a 5-yard penalty and an automatic first down.
Illegal
there are 5 seconds left in the half.
The phantom illegal contact call.
So the ball will go to the 20. And here's Younghoe Koo now. 15 of 18 on the year. He was 3 for 5 in the first meeting against Tampa. Ball at the 21-yard line. This will be a 39-yard kick. On the right hash for Koo. Final play of the half. Kick is away. And Younghoe Koo pushes it through. 39-yard field goal by Koo. And we got a new score. Atlanta 24 and Tampa 17. We got 1 second left. Scoring drive brought to you by the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
That's a heck of a job right there, Wes. I mean, you talk about a drive now. You talk about a veteran quarterback seizing the moment.
Yep.
He had 58 seconds left after the Ray McLeod return to the 30-yard line, and he negotiated. He had one timeout, negotiated that perfectly. And man, if you talk about a thing of beauty.
That's a thing of beauty.
That throw to Mooney along the sideline that got you officially in field goal range is as good a throw as you're going to see any weekend. You look the National Football League.
8 plays, 49 yards, 103 is the Home Depot scoring drive brought to you by Home Depot. How doers get more done. 24-17 Atlanta, and they will have the ball when we go to the second half.
Well, and you've had the ball 9 less minutes than Tampa has. You talk about maximizing your opportunities. Atlanta has done that on offense.
So here's Pinion to kick it away, and Bradley's going to hang it high, dead center of the field, and there'll be no return because he kicked it out of the back of the end zone on the fly. And so Tampa will get a 1 second snap from their 30 to the Bucs. And then we'll send you to the Ticketmaster halftime report with Chris Goforth. All the updates coming up. All the other action involving the NFC South is later this afternoon. Saints are in Los Angeles to see the Chargers. Panthers are in Denver, where we'll be next month, by the way. They'll see the Broncos. Kick times at 4:05 and 4:25, and there's Mayfield touching a knee, and that is the end of the half. Falcons 24, Bucs 17. We're at halftime in Tampa. Chris Goforth next after this from AT&T.
Todd thought it would be secure to jog in the cheetah savannah. Todd believed the big cat repellent he bought online was reliable. And now Todd is trying to be faster than this cheetah that can run 80 miles per hour. But the good news is Todd has AT&T 5G that is fast, reliable, and secure. And he learned the best thing to do is stop running and toss her the backpack with the beef stew. AT&T 5G. Fast, reliable, secure.
5G requires compatible plan and device. 5G may not be available in your area. See att.com/5G for you for details.
Whatever you're into, Mercedes-Benz has an SUV for you. City shopping spree you. Weekend getaway you. Outdoor adventures you. Or whatever you want to be. Stylish, powerful, sophisticated. Because when you're in a Mercedes, you'd expect nothing less. Mercedes-Benz SUVs featuring the GLE plug-in hybrid and the all-new GLC plug-in hybrid. Visit MBUSA.com for special offers on select SUV models. Mercedes-Benz, official vehicle of your Atlanta Falcons.
You need all the energy you can get for game day. Luckily at Georgia Power, we know a thing or two about saving energy. We understand that energy costs are an important part of your budget. That's why we're dedicated to providing tools and assistance that can help make a difference, so you can save your energy for the game. Visit georgiapower.com/myenergy to learn more.
This is the story of the one. As a warehouse manager, her job is to transform chaos into clarity and to see patterns where others see problems. Luckily, she's got a partner who shares her perspective. Grainger offers over 1 million industrial-grade products, backed by real-person support and in-depth online resources, so she can tackle every task with precision and turn potential setbacks into streamlined success. Call clickgrainger.com or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
It's halftime, and we're breaking down the first half. This is the Ticketmaster Halftime Show.
Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Atlanta Falcons.
On the Atlanta Falcons Radio Network. Now,
let's go live to our game day studios.
On the Falcons Radio Network.
Welcome into the Ticketmaster Halftime Report. I'm Chris Goforth from our Midtown Atlanta studios. Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Atlanta Falcons. Let's get you caught up on what's happening across the National Football League. Eagles and Bengals in Cincinnati, and it's Cincy that jumps out to the early 7-0 lead. Jamar Chase with his 2-yard reception.
Burrow catches, drops back to throw, begins rolling to the right. He's at the 12-yard line, throws into the end zone, a leaping catch, and a touchdown by Jamar Chase. And the Bengals take more than 9 minutes off the clock and score a touchdown to begin the game.
Dan Horde, Cincinnati's ESPN 1530 and the Bengals Radio Network. Philly scores 10 in the second quarter. Game is tied at 10. They are at the half. Ravens lead the Browns 10-6 in Cleveland at the half as we get an update on other games in progress around the National Football League, kicking off today at 1 o'clock Eastern Time. The Lions have scored early and often against the Titans. It was David Montgomery get it going for Detroit with his 7-yard touchdown run.
Takes the snap, turns, gives to Montgomery. Montgomery down to the 5, still going to the 3, to the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit Lions.
That is Dan Miller, the Detroit Lions Radio Network. Detroit scored 21 in the second quarter. They have the 35-14 lead over the Titans at the half. Just now starting the third quarter down in South Florida, Dolphins with a 13-7 lead over the Cardinals. Tua Tagovailoa, 162 yards passing in the first half. Jets lead the Patriots 13-7 at the break there. Aaron Rodgers with 2 touchdown passes for the Jets. 10 seconds remaining in the first half in Jacksonville. Jaguars have the ball, trying to drive. They're at the Green Bay 21-yard line again. 10 seconds left in the half. Green Bay with a 13-7 lead. Final few seconds of the first half in Houston, where the Texans have the 17-10 lead over the Colts. 4:05 today. It's the Saints and Chargers from L.A. Also, the Bills and the Seahawks from Seattle. Broncos are at home. They welcome in the Panthers. Bryce Young will start for Carolina. That's at 4:25 today. Chiefs and Raiders in Vegas. That game is at 4:25. Bears, Commanders at 4:25. 49ers and Cowboys from Santa Clara on Sunday Night Football. Monday Night Football is the Giants and the Steelers. Back with a recap of the first half and your scoring summary. We'll do that next on the Atlanta Falcons Radio Network.
That was our live studio update.
Coming up next, it's our halftime scoring summary
on the Falcons Radio Network.
I'm attorney Ken Nugent, a proud partner of the Atlanta Falcons and a big fan of teachers throughout Georgia, which is why I'm happy to sponsor 92.9's Classroom Cash with my one-click, that's it program. All teachers are encouraged to visit my website, attorneykennugent.com, and register for a chance to win $500 for school supplies for their classroom. 2 winners will be selected each week and announced during the Falcons program broadcast. It's my way of giving something back to our teachers who give so much to our classrooms. One click, that's it.
Todd thought it would be secure to jog in the cheetah savanna. Todd believed the big cat repellent he bought online was reliable. And now Todd is trying to be faster than this cheetah that can run 80 miles per hour. But the good news is Todd has AT&T 5G that is fast, reliable, and secure. And he learned the best thing to do is stop running and toss her the backpack with the beef stew. AT&T 5G. Fast, reliable, secure.
5G requires compatible plan and device. 5G may not be available in your area. See att.com/5G for you for details.
It's Falcons football season in Atlanta, so rise up and roll out with Napa. Whether you're tailgating at the stadium, carpooling to an away game, or cheering the Falcons on from anywhere else, the Napa Network has your back. With nearly 6,000 auto parts stores and over 17,000 auto care centers nationwide. As a proud partner of the Atlanta Falcons, Napa helps you tackle tough projects and stay off the sidelines.
At home on your phone in the backyard alone, you can play all day, make some money. Anytime, Digi Games are online.
Digi Games from the Georgia Lottery are online with over 50 fun games, plus your favorite draw games. Mega Millions, Powerball, Keno, Cash 3, Cash 4, Fantasy 5, and Cash Pop.
Digi Games, draw games, it's all online.
Win money on your phone, tablet, or laptop at PlayDigi.com. Play responsibly.
Getting you ready for the second half. This is the Ticketmaster Halftime Show.
Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Atlanta Falcons.
On the Atlanta Falcons Radio Network.
Your halftime scoring summary is brought to you by American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. Good start to the afternoon for the Falcons. Second play from scrimmage. The Buccaneers would turn it over.
Receiver in motion to the near side, the rookie McMillan. They're going to hand to White again. He'll take it out to the 43-yard line. Tackle is made
ball
again.
Came out, Wes.
Oh, the ball came out. Atlanta says they've got it. Jesse Bates says he has it.
Atlanta takes over. Good field position. Faced with a 4th and 3 at the Bucs 36-yard line. Falcons elect to go for it.
London will go in motion to the left. Snap to Cousins. Tampa brings 4. Kirk from the pocket. Loops for Pitts. Caught. 10-5. Touchdown Atlanta. There's a flag on the play. Kyle Pitts is in the end zone, and we'll see if it stands, and it will.
7-0 Falcons, 12:52 left in the first quarter. The Buccaneers would answer a 15-play, 70-yard drive. They convert 2 of 3 third downs, take 8.5 minutes off the clock. Baker Mayfield to Kate Otten to tie the game.
Here's Mayfield looking, middle of the field, shoots, caught, touchdown. Kate Otten.
7-7 our score, 4:22 left in the first. Second quarter, Tampa jumps back in front. A Bradley Pinion punt backs the Buccaneers up to their own 3-yard line. Baker Mayfield engineers a 97-yard drive, 12 plays, took another 7+ minutes off the clock. Rashad White takes it the final 18 yards.
They bring Durham, the other tight end, out of Peachtree Ridge into the ball game. He goes in motion to the left. They're going to throw that way, and this is Rashad White at the 10-5. Tampa leads on the touchdown catch by Rashad White.
10:28 left in the second. Tampa Bay with a 14-7 lead. Falcons, though, come right back and tie it up. Kirk Cousins to Kyle Pitts from 49 yards away.
5 claps, and he gets the snap. Going to rip it for Pitts. Caught. Kyle in stride. 25-20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. The ball got knocked loose as Pitts broke the line.
The touchdown would stand. It's the first multi-touchdown game of Kyle Pitts' career. 14 all with 7:19 left in the first half. Falcons not done, though. Following a Buccaneer punt, Atlanta goes back to work. 6 plays, 61 yards. Took 3:19 off the clock. Kirk Cousins, his 3rd passing touchdown of the half. This one to Darnell Mooney from 30 yards away.
Cousins in the gun. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Here's Kirk from the pocket. Throws. Mooney. Caught. Touchdown Atlanta. Darnell Mooney again.
21-14, Atlanta in the lead, 2:09 left to go in the half. The teams would trade field goals at the end of the half. 52 yards from Chase McLaughlin for Tampa. Younghoe Koo connects from 39 yards away for the Falcons. And our halftime score from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, the Falcons 24, Tampa Bay 17. It's Falcons ball. When we return, we've got the third quarter kickoff after this on the Atlanta Falcons Radio Network.
The time for holiday hosting is upon us, so make your second bathroom second to none with HomeDepot.com's best savings of the season. Right now, enjoy up to 40% off select online bath. Find the latest on-trend styles of vanities, faucets, showers, tubs, toilets, and more, all at prices that will let your budget relax right along with you and your beautifully renovated bath. Get up to 40% off select online bath plus free delivery at the Home Depot. Subject to availability, see HomeDepot.com/delivery for details.
You need all the energy you can get for game day. Luckily, at Georgia Power, We know a thing or two about saving energy. We understand that energy costs are an important part of your budget. That's why we're dedicated to providing tools and assistance that can help make a difference, so you can save your energy for the game. Visit georgiapower.com/myenergy to learn more.
Rockland Homes is the official builder of the Atlanta Falcons. For a limited time, Rockland Homes is offering up to $10,000 in buyer's incentives and the fixed interest rate of 3.99% on luxury townhomes priced from the low 300s throughout our metro Atlanta communities. Again, this is a limited time offer, so don't hesitate to visit one of our beautiful Rockland Homes communities for more details. Rockland Homes, the most important home we'll build is yours. For more information, please visit rocklandhomes.com. Rates are based on 4.87 APR. Contact agents for details.
Cultural Marxism is destroying America. Learn how to combat it in Hillsdale College's free documentary course, Marxism, Socialism, and Communism. That's right, absolutely free. Hillsdale wants you to understand what it means to be an independent and informed citizen. Learn at your own pace, in your own time. Join over 4 million people who have already signed up for a free Hillsdale College course. Go right now to hillsdale.edu/free learning and get started. That is HILLSDALE.edu/free learning and start for free today.
24-17, Atlanta leads Tampa. We get ready for the second half. That means second half adjustments. Brought to you by Rooms to Go. Buy the piece, save a little. Buy the room, save a lot, Arch.
I thought Atlanta offensively, Wes, took care of business, even though they only had the ball for 10.5 minutes of the first half. I thought they did a really good job of maximizing their opportunities. They're averaging 8.9 yards a game, so they're doing a really good job there and have kind of climbed back in this thing from a statistical standpoint. The defense did make some adjustments in that second quarter. This is a Tampa team that had 65 yards rushing at the end of the first quarter. They had 9 yards rushing in the second quarter. Yep. So some adjustments made to defend the run game. Going to have to continue to play. This is the way they're going to play. Kind of bend, try not to break and get them off the field on third down. Must tackle well if you're going to do that. That was one of our keys to start off the game, and you're going to have to tackle well. Make no mistake, they're going to come back and try some of the stuff they did in the first quarter that's so successful. Atlanta will have to swell up against the run. But right here, with this opening drive, Wes, you can really put them into a stressful situation if you can operate the way you did in the first half offensively.
Totally agree with you. You've heard all the numbers from Chris Goforth. Cousins, 224 yards, 14 to 20, and 3 touchdowns. The Koo field goal got us to halftime, and now Gill's kick, fielded at the goal line by McLeod. 20, 25, Ray to the 27 before he got pushed back. I think Kayvon Merriweather was one of the guys down there, and indeed he was for Tampa. So we're 5 seconds into period 3. The winner of this today would take at least a firm hold on the NFC South. I'm not going to say you got the full grip on it, but you got an advantage that not anybody else does.
Well, I think Atlanta could take a firm hold on it. I think Tampa gets a grasp of it is what they do if they win today.
First down and 10 at the 28 for Cousins in the pistol set. Robinson with him, going to toss it to the left side. Bijan had to elude one, got past 2. Up the far sideline, out of bounds near the 43. Flag down back at the 31. Robinson got 18 or 15 on the run. Let's see if it stands here. Thrown in the neighborhood of a hold. And Sean Hockley with Raheem Morris very interested in listening to the preamble there. Now they've backed away from the first-year Falcon head coach.
Holding. Offense number 1. It's a 10-yard penalty. Replay, first down.
Wow, that kills you when you get a holding penalty on a receiver.
Yep.
You know, it's one thing in the offensive line, you're grinding and battling, guys are trying to slide, but the wide receivers, you're just trying to get in the way. No need to grab, and that's a bad penalty by Darnell Mooney there after a really good run by Bijan Robinson.
Josh Hayes was the guy who he held, second-year corner out of Kansas State, playing in his 22nd game today. He's the nephew of the former Buck Chino Hayes, Arts. It was on that Super Bowl team. They're going to throw the inside screen route, and that goes nowhere. Levante David takes Robinson to the ground on the first and long play off the 21. It was first and 17, and now Bijan Robinson's taken down back at the 19, so it's second and 19.
Yeah, I would suggest screening away from Levante David's area. There's another tackle for loss for Levante David against the Atlanta Falcons. That makes 24 and 25 games. He knows when screen's coming. That's not the side to screen to.
Yep. Pitts and McLeod to the near side. Mooney and London to the left. Robinson stays in the game with Cousins in the pistol. Atlanta goes left to right in quarter 3. Here's Kirk, quick throw, McLeod, and boy, Tampa right there. That's a loss of almost 3 more back to the 16.
Yeah, nobody's blocking anybody.
Nope, Merriweather, another tackle.
Yeah, he got screens out there. Eisen comes in he's a safety. He's that extra defender out there in the box, and he just skates outside, makes the play. So, wow, talk about going backwards.
Yep.
This is where you got to minimize damage here. I would not be surprised to see hand the ball off right here. Atlanta got to be careful. The ball deep in their own territory. Give Tampa an opportunity, a short field opportunity.
Falcons are 3 of 5 on third down. Cousins going to hand it straight ahead. Here goes Robinson. Bijan 25, dumped over at the 29. It's a run of 12. Atlanta will be 3 of 6 on third down. Antoine Winfield made the stop. So a run right at 12. It'll be 4th and 9 at the 29. Well, that drive just backed right on up, Arch.
Well, you got a really good opening play, and Mooney makes a mistake. You just can't make a mistake as an outside receiver holding in that situation.
Trey Palmer will wait on the punt. Pinion. Palmer averaging 9 yards a return. Pinion 1 step and a high wobbly kick that Palmer is going to field at the 26. He'll cut back here to the near side. There was a hold on Bertrand. It wasn't called, and then the chop down occurred when Tyler Algier got in the firing line of Trey Palmer. Tampa got away with a hold on Bertrand, but Algier gets Palmer to the field and to the ground at the 39. That's where the Bucs will take over, trailing a touchdown. We're underway in the second half. Falcons and Bucs continue after this from your Kia dealers.
A Kia SUV is capable of taking you far, but when you use it locally to help your community, you go even further. Whether that's carrying cargo, bringing your team with you, ready, or navigating new terrain. Power up your capability with the right Kia SUV. Do more with the Kia Sportage, Kia Telluride, Kia Sorento, or Kia Seltos. Kia. Movement that inspires. Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely.
Whether you're ordering wings for the game, whipping up a 7-layer dip, or ordering pizza, there's something about football that makes you want to eat. And this football season, Uber Eats has the best deals on game day food. No matter what you're craving, from 2-for-1 pizza to buy one, get one wings, Uber Eats will be dropping new deals each week, all season long. Uber Eats, official on-demand delivery partner of the NFL. Order now. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details.
It's football time, which turns Thursday and Sunday into the best days of the week. Well, they just got better because now through October 27th, Keno has 30% higher payouts during bonus hours. Win $500, it becomes $650. That's like getting extra field goal points for scoring a touchdown. So play Keno online and anywhere Keno is sold and get 30% higher payouts during bonus hours. Thursdays 6 to 8 p.m. and Sundays 1 to 3 p.m. Only from the Georgia Lottery. Play responsibly.
Life's better with American Family Insurance. That's because the future can be unpredictable, but no matter what's in the forecast, we'll help you feel protected so you can enjoy the dreams you worked hard for with peace of mind. Save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
$12:22 to go into third. Tampa Bay getting ready to touch it for the first time in the second half, trailing Atlanta 24-17.
Good see Caden Ellis back on the field, Wes, here in the second half.
Bucky Irving cut out wide here to the left. Now he's going to loop back into the backfield. It'll be the lone setback. Tight end, 2 receivers to the right. 1 here to the left. Now they reset Otten. And they're going to hand the ball to Irving in Atlanta. He spun from Jarrett. Look at Irving. Made 2-3 guys miss and got back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard to the 40. But Atlanta had him dead to rights twice. James Smith-Williams finally gets Irving on the ground.
Well, he looked like he was on a carnival ride right here. Talk about jumping around guys and spinning and making people miss. That might be the best run you'll ever see for a half a yard in your life.
Yep. Looked like he flipped a man 3/4 and rode the tilt-a-whirl. Second down, 9. They have the tilt-a-whirl out in Soda Springs when you were a kid?
No. We barely. Got 2 people moving here.
What do we got there? Here's Mayfield in the gun. Looks right, now wants to come back left. Here goes Baker trying to run with it. Flag down, that's a hold as Caden Ellis gets him on the ground at the 41. I think the hold is going to come up here on Graham Barton, the rookie center out of Duke, I think. If Atlanta takes the hold, Arch.
Holding. Offense number 62. It's a 10-yard penalty. Replay.
Yeah, you got to take a major penalty. You always take the major penalty.
Second down, 19. Back at the 30.
Part of, we really didn't discuss. You mentioned it early on, Wes. Is Baker's really his ability to run with the football. It's not a dynamic ability, but he can run for a first down. He can break you down. So I think Atlanta is very aware of that, and they've kind of forced. Might have gotten away to the face mask on Caden Ellis on Baker Mayfield on that, but that's a reaction of the crowd. But I think that's part of what Atlanta's doing defensively to keep Baker and their eyes on Baker.
Here's Mayfield from the pocket, now going to dump it back near side, and a collision there will get Irving or Rashad White on the ground out at the 37.
So what was the
Matthew
net there?
Judon was there.
The net, about 3-yard net there on the taking the penalty?
Basically.
It'd have been 3rd and 9, I think, had we not taken the penalty. So 3rd and 13, 3rd and 12.
Yep. So the pass to White got him 7. And now here's the 3rd down play of record. Off the 36.5-yard line. Mayfield in the gun.
Kind of showing an all-up look.
Yep.
I think they're going to bail, which they do.
Here's White, wants to throw it. This is McMillan making the catch, and he'll be taken down shy of the first down by about 1.5 yards. And we got an injured Falcon down there, and that is Onyemata, I think, who got stretched out.
Well, you got Baker to check into the play you wanted to make him throw it underneath,
it's a first
and then
down.
you couldn't make the tackle.
And David Onyemata is going to try and get to his feet here, I think, but now they're going to ask for the timeout. Jake Fowle and Danny Long are out to take a look with the doctors on David Onyemata. Oh, it's Ruka Rororo, 98, not 90. So the rookie from Clemson. And with 10:16 to play, Big Root back to his feet. And we'll keep it here at Raymond James Stadium. Let's pause 10 seconds here while they help Aurora row from the field. 10 seconds, station identification on the Falcons Radio Network. The right leg of Aurora is what he is favoring as he leaves the field to the east side of Raymond James Stadium. And at the end of the play, McMillan got enough. He got one more than was needed, Arch, to convert the first down, the third down.
You came up in an all-up look to make Baker, and Baker checked out of whatever they had on to something quick, and Atlanta bailed out of it, and so you got what you wanted. You got him to throw the ball underneath, and then Atlanta couldn't make the tackle to get off the field.
Tampa 6 of 9 on third down. Rashad White, the running, or Bucky Irving's the running back here. And a play fake from Mayfield. Now slips it to Irving on the right side. Atlanta tries to funnel it back, and Irving breaks away from that tackle. down the far sideline. Landman finally knocks him out of bounds, but that's at the Atlanta 38-yard line.
I talked about you got to tackle well against these guys, especially if you're going to throw this. They're going to throw screens. This is just a 3-count screen to Irving. Atlanta does a good job of kind of forcing the issue. Now it's Irving one-on-one, and Caden Ellis is there. You got to get him on the ground. He misses the tackle, and Irving runs for the first down.
Ball is just inside Atlanta's 38. 9:28 to play in the third period. Falcons lead 24-17 here at Raymond James in Tampa. Mayfield hands to Irving, back to Mayfield. Wants to throw deep, downfield, and it is intercepted. Jesse Bates.
Wrong guy to try, baby. Wrong guy to try. He had the post route wide open to McMillan down the middle of the field, and he tried to shoot it down the right sideline, and number 3 has the football.
Yep. Jesse Bates comes up with the interception. It's his second of the year. Baker Mayfield gives it to the Falcons, who are now +2 takeaway giveaway. 9:07 to go, third quarter timeout on the field. Falcons turn away the Bucs, still with a touchdown lead. Now a local message.
To truly go inside the game of pro football, you need to see things from the player's perspective.
Let's go.
Every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, catch the player's point.
Let's go. Let's bring energy.
Join NFL tight end Colin Thompson and Miami Dolphins fullback Alec Ingold as they break down the biggest stories in the NFL.
It's an encouraging way to look at football.
The Players' Point, every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern on NFL Radio, Channel 88 in the car and on the all-new Sirius XM app.
The World Series is on Sirius XM. The New York Yankees,
Stanton and Judge have hit home runs.
the LA Dodgers,
Shohei Ohtani, a leadoff home run.
before and after every game. MLB Network Radio's experts bring you closer to the action.
We are down on the field getting you ready for first pitch.
Hear the hometown announcers on the Sirius XM app. Pre-game coverage of Game 3 of the World Series begins tomorrow at 5 Eastern on Channel 89.
Get the sportsbook's perspective of the World Series on Sports Grid Radio.
The Dodgers opened up as the favorites to win the series at -128. The Yankees opened at +108.
Every run scored can move the line and impact the odds to win the series, and we're covering it all right now.
A lot of different prop options. The one that I like is Ohtani to have 3 or more home runs.
From strikeout props to home run props, run totals, and the odds to win the MVP. The place to get the winning edge over the sportsbooks is Sports Grid Radio, channel 159 in the car and on the Sirius XM app.
Don't miss a new episode this week of Forward Progress, a conversation on race and sports in America with Jason Jackson and Kirk Morrison.
On the program, we'll dive inside some thoughts Jamel Hill has shared recently about the cross-section of sports and politics. Are we going to shut up and dribble, shut up and pass, shut up and hit a puck, shut up and run? Ain't no shutdown.
Check out Forward Progress. New episodes each Wednesday on the Sirius XM app, included with all of our trials and popular plans. Just search Forward Progress.
Atlanta fans, hear what Coach Morris and the players have to say after each game on the Falcons channel. 801 on the Sirius XM app.
Third quarter of Falcons and Buccaneers brought to you by Hatfield. Put pork on your fork. Back with Dave Archer, West Durham at Raymond James Stadium. Falcons lead 24-17. Jesse Bates' second interception of the year now presents Atlanta an opportunity again to extend the lead, but they'll have to start deep in their own territory. Off the 8. Robinson through the formation in motion. They're going to hand the ball to Algier, and Tyler going to get 3, maybe 4 on the play. That got 5 almost to the 13. Digging hard off the left side. And so Tyler Algier and Bijan Robinson on the field at the same time. Bijan will come off the field now for a second down. 2nd and 5. It'll be Arch at the 13. Inside 9 minutes to go. Algier will be the lone setback. Mooney and London here to the near side. Charlie Warner is the tight end with McLeod to the left. They're going to hand to Tyler Algier. Look at that run. Wow. Just dropped the hammer as he turned the corner. And Algier pushes for a first down out to the 18.5-yard line.
Yeah, KJ Britt hits him at about the 15-yard line, and when they both hit the ground, they're at the 19 or 18-yard line.
Yeah.
So he just He just hits a linebacker to his shoulders and carried him for a couple of yards.
Yep. So Algier, maybe the time is right to change the fight, as they say. Single back will stay in the game. Cousins tosses to Tyler, coming right side again. And he edged Levante David out of bounds. Took another man with him, Chris Braswell, the rookie from Alabama, a second-round pick who had 3 total tackles at New Orleans and leads them in quarterback hurries, which is a weird stat. The guy doesn't have many tackles, but he leads them in half dozen quarterback hurries coming in today.
Good play by Charlie Warner out on the edge. He doesn't get a lot of notoriety, Charlie Warner, but he's done a really good job giving his opportunities to block, and that time he did a good job against Chris Braswell, the rookie from Alabama, on the edge.
Charlie Warner out of Rabun County High School. There's the snap to Cousins. Here goes Algier again, right side. Tyler burrows right on out to the 27-28, close to another first down. We've seen this story play out before, haven't we?
Yeah, they're going to call it short, just barely short. Atlanta going to, again, hurry up here.
Yep. Ball at the 27. It's third down and a yard, if that. And straight ahead goes Algier and more across the 35 to the 37. Needed 1, got 10. Winfield the stop. They convert the third down. Atlanta scored for 7 today.
Just when you think you got things figured out, if you're Tampa in the Falcon running game, here comes the bowling ball of razor blades in the second half.
First down and 10. 6.5 minutes to go in the third. Atlanta leading a touchdown. London in motion through the formation. Play fake Cousins, pressure coming, and that's over. Sacked. Not Greg Gaines, it was Brewer, I think, that got in there. Yep, it's Brewer, the first-year player from Bowdoin, Georgia, who made the tackle.
Well, tough ass for Newsel. He's got a guy lined up in that B gap, and he just knifes between Bergeron and Newsel, and that's a hard ass for Newsel to snap the ball and then try to reach that guy in the gap to cut him off before he penetrates and gets on the quarterback.
Brewer's playing in just his 8th career game. That's his first career sack. Here's Pitts in motion now, second and long. Going to slip it to Robinson. Trying to follow the Bergeron block and does. He'll get to the 35. And so now Atlanta will have, we got bodies strewn everywhere, by the way.
Timeout for injury.
They got 1 for each team. And the ball will be spotted at the 35. The injured Falcon is Chris Lindstrom. And we're going to get a timeout here in Tampa. So we will take it with them with 5:27 to play. Levante David is injured for Tampa. Falcons 24, Bucs 17. Now this from the Georgia Lottery.
It's football time, which turns Thursday and Sunday into the best days of the week. Well, they just got better because now through October 27th, Keno has 30% higher payouts during bonus hours. Win $500, it becomes $650. That's like getting extra field goal points for scoring a touchdown. So play Keno online and anywhere Keno is sold and get 30% higher payouts during bonus hours. Thursdays 6 to 8 p.m. and Sundays 1 to 3 p.m. Only from the Georgia Lottery. Play responsibly.
Zaxby's Sensation Salad is so much more than a plain old salad. It's a salad, which begs the question, at what point does a salad stop being a salad and become a salad? Is it when you add Zaxby's fried chicken to it? Crunchy wontons? Asian slaw? Citrus vinaigrette? Teriyaki glaze? Sweet and spicy sauce? Or is it when you top it all with a handmade perfectly fried egg roll? Without a doubt, the egg roll. The Sensation Salad, only at Zaxby's.
A Kia SUV is capable of taking you far, but when you use it locally to help your community, you go even further. Whether that's carrying cargo, bringing your team with you, ready, or navigating new terrain. Power up your capability with the right Kia SUV. Do more with the Kia Sportage, Kia Telluride, Kia Sorento, or Kia Seltos. Kia. Movement that inspires. Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely.
Cultural Marxism is destroying America. Learn how to combat it in Hillsdale College's free documentary course, Marxism, Socialism, and Communism. That's right, absolutely free. Hillsdale wants you to understand what it means to be an independent and informed citizen. Learn at your own pace, in your own time. Join over 4 million people who have already signed up for a free Hillsdale College course. Go right now to hillsdale.edu/free learning and get started. That is HILLSDALE.edu/free learning and start for free today.
So at the 35, it's 3rd down and 12. After the play to Robinson, got Atlanta 7 yards. And now Atlanta 4 for 7 on 3rd down. Has Kyle Hinton in playing the right guard spot.
And they're coming.
Bucs bringing pressure. Here's the throw. McLeod the catch. Ray got to the 40. And a pretty good play through traffic by Kalijah Cansey, former ACC Defensive Player of the Year at Pitt.
Well, the play is made by Eisen, the extra defensive back in the game. What he does is he gets in the way of Ray McLeod and makes McLeod stutter and step his feet. And that's all you need coming from inside out to come make that play. If he catches that and gets straight up the field, Atlanta's going to get a first down.
8 plays, and now the Falcons will punt for the second time in the half in 2 possessions. This one is going to bounce around. It's going to be fielded by Palmer on a run, trying to find a crease, and he'll be taken down out of bounds right around the 30 by Tyler Algier. So 4:30 to play in the third. It's still a touchdown difference. Atlanta 24 and Tampa 17, and the Buccaneers are going to be awarded, I think, the 31-yard line here with 4:30 to play. And they are going to put the ball down where? It is the 31.
Well, they have not been willing. They had a really good footing in the run game, Wes, in the first quarter, and Atlanta, I guess, deterred them a little bit. They kind of got away from it. You kind of wonder, just so the touchdown gets a, this game is very much up for grabs if they don't get back to their running game a little bit.
Yep, good point, Arch, because they're going to put Irving in the backfield. Receiver to the left, tight end, 2 receivers to the right. Here's Mayfield, a play fake, wants to throw again, going to dump it over there on the far side. That's Shepard. He got roughed up out of bounds. And that was Richie Grant, Mike Hughes on the play for Atlanta. It is a gain of right about 5. We'll call it, we want to call it the 36 at 2nd and 5. And Tampa electing to huddle here. They're going to put Rakim Jarrett to the far side. They put both backs now, White and Irving, in the game. And they're going to run a counter with Bucky Irving. And looks like Caden Ellis wrapped him up, had some help on the backside of the play. I think it was Zach Harrison that got involved in it to make the play. And they get Irving on the ground at the 38, so it's 3rd and 3 here.
Well, certainly an opportunity with Tampa in their own end of the field to get off the field here potentially, Wes. I don't know how close they would have to get for Todd Bowles to potentially roll a dice, but
3rd and 3. Here's Mayfield in the gun again. Otten through the formation from left to right. Snap to it. Mayfield wants to throw here. Pressure coming. Going to take the shot up the field and overthrows Rashad White.
Matthew Judon in coverage here. I thought had Mayfield waited, I think he was going to have a chance on the wheel route with Rashad one-on-one, but he threw it a little bit early and allowed Judon to kind of stay in coverage. Judon might have gotten away with a little grab of the left shoulder there, but man, that was the matchup they wanted.
Can I ask you a question? Why are they not running the football there?
Well, it's 3rd and 3 is a passing situation, I think, for most part. But they had the matchup. It was a perfect design on the play.
Fake coming here to the near side and chopped down. What a terrific play to Darryl Hodge. They ran a fake, and they snapped it to the up back. And all of a sudden, Tavariere Thomas Javier Thomas tried to go on the sneak, and Atlanta blew it up.
There's your running play, Wes. They tried to run.
Gosh.
Yeah, how about that? And Atlanta not fooled at all. Very much in tune with what was going on, the situation. 4th and 3. Excellent job. It was more than just Kadero Hodge there, but Kadero gets the tackle. Excellent job by the Falcons special teams.
Cousins with the ball at the Buck 36. Arch wants to take a shot. McLeod in motion. Cousins going to hand to Robinson. Bijan steps through. Flag down 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown Atlanta. Bijan Robinson, for the moment, has got a 36-yard touchdown run.
Boy, this comes from way out in right field is where this flag comes from.
Sean Hockley double checking here. And let's see what we have. And there's a lot of discussion going on about a marker on this play after Robinson.
Offense, number 34. It's a 10-yard penalty, replay, first down.
So it's another holding call on a wide receiver.
Yeah, Ray McLeod this time.
There's no question. Ray runs in and tackles Jordan Whitehead, the safety. I mean, that's just not even. That's a dumb play there. You don't do that. Just run into him or do something. Don't wrap your arms around him and tackle him.
So it's 1st and 20 at the 46. After the penalty negates a 36-yard touchdown run by Bijan Robinson. So Cousins in the gun. Going to hand the ball again. Robinson makes a man miss. He'll get to the 41. Gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 15. Boy, Yaya Diaby from the Atlanta area makes the stop.
Zion McCullum.
It's
really, yeah, that was a yard sale there.
Yeah.
He's picking up pieces of his uniform after that one.
McCollum
John Robinson, a little sweat move.
Yeah, joining a list that's becoming distinguished on posters. There's a throw, far side. Robinson the catch, 35, lowers the shoulder, and makes a little contact with Hayes as he goes out of bounds at the 31.5. J.J. Russell edged him out over there.
I'm going to try to go with a little pace here, Wes.
Absolutely.
Third down actually kept Tampa from subbing. That means Kalijah Cansey, their pass rushing defensive tackle, has to stay on the sideline.
3rd down and 5. Here's Cousins. Tampa only rushes 4. Kirk going to make the throw. That's Mooney the catch. He'll get the first down. Caught it in the flat at the left, and then was able to turn and get upfield in front of Isian to get the first down at the 24-yard line. 5 of 9 is Atlanta.
That's a good job by Zach Robinson there to go ahead and get in Kirk's ear and say, hey, let's go fast right here. Let's go, so they can't sub. And you end up Isian, a safety locked on Mooney in that slot area. No chance for Isian to stay with Mooney.
Final 98 seconds of this third quarter, and Atlanta threatening, leading 24-17. 1st and 10 at the Buck 24. They're going to hand to McLeod, trying to find a crease on the sweep, and Ray got tripped up, kept running, and then got thrown down again, and that's where they're going to keep it. My goodness, McLeod never hit the ground, and he sold it, so he got all the way inside the 10 to the 8.
It looked like he tripped over McGarry.
Wow.
Yeah, he trips over McGarry. Nobody from Tampa touches him. He does a little barrel roll and gets up again and gets another 5 or 6 yards.
Yeah, it went 16 total on the play. So it's 1st and goal just outside the 7. Here's the give to Algier. He will pivot, and my goodness, who covered him up?
Swallowed by the Death Star.
Oh, Vita Vea, you betcha. The Death Star. Atlanta's in the Mercedes-Benz drive zone now with 43 seconds to go in this third period, trying to find a 2-touchdown advantage here if they can.
That's good that we haven't mentioned Vea's name a lot, but boy, he got the tractor beam going right there. He was able to suck in Tyler Algier.
Warner and McLeod off the formation to the left. Mooney will go in motion. Here's Cousins. Wants to throw, looks, now going to throw. Robinson alone. He'll walk into the end zone. Oh, my goodness. Josh Hayes thought about darting in. Bijan comes to a complete stop, and it's the Atlanta touchdown. Look at this. Hayes the blow-by, and Robinson walks in. Heavens.
Oh, my goodness. Can I get the door for you?
It is 30 to 17. with 14 seconds to go in the third quarter.
What a good job by Kirk. Again, great protection up front to allow Kirk to go through the progression here. He finds Bijan leaking out the left side, and that's his fourth option on the play. Just a great job of the O-line and the Kirk to get to his outlet for a touchdown.
And Koo's point after is good. Scoring drive brought to you by the Home Depot. How doers get more done. 6 plays, 36 yards in 2:51. And the Falcons lead 31-17. Timeout on the field now. This from AT&T.
Todd thought it would be secure to jog in the cheetah savanna. Todd believed the big cat repellent he bought online was reliable. And now Todd is trying to be faster than this cheetah that can run 80 miles per hour. But the good news is Todd has AT&T 5G that is fast, reliable, and secure. And he learned the best thing to do is stop running and toss her the backpack with the beef stew. AT&T 5G. Fast, reliable, secure.
5G requires compatible plan and device. 5G may not be available in your area. See att.com/5G for you for details.
Are you ready for some football? Well, you are now, thanks to Ticketmaster. As the official ticket marketplace of the Atlanta Falcons and the NFL, Ticketmaster's got the best way to take it to the house when it comes to being there live. They're the safest and most convenient marketplace to score fully verified Atlanta Falcons tickets. And even if your plans get broken up, or worse, turned over, Ticketmaster gives you more flexibility to sell your seats. So get those touchdown celebrations ready and score your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Falcons.
A musician with technical knowledge can play all the right notes. But one who cares enough to play from the heart gives music soul. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Because when you work with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Start feeling unstoppable. Visit Truist.com/care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
A Kia SUV is capable of taking you far. But when you use it locally to help your community, you go even further. Whether that's carrying cargo, bringing your team with you, ready, or navigating new terrain. Power up your capability with the right Kia SUV. Do more with the Kia Sportage, Kia Telluride, Kia Sorento, or Kia Seltos. Kia. Movement that inspires. Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely.
Late in the third quarter, Falcons 31, Buccaneers 17. Before we get to the fourth quarter today, let me just tell you, all of us here in Atlanta join our fellow broadcasters across the NFL in remembering our friend Jim Donovan, who succumbed to a battle with cancer earlier this week. Legendary voice of the Browns and their millions of legions and fans, Arch. And he and Doug Deacon were the soundtrack for Cleveland sports for so many years, and Jim was just a delightful guy. He got sick again in August, and Andrew Siciliano has done a marvelous job in holding down that role. But we're going to miss Jim Donovan, just a terrific, terrific guy.
Absolutely. One of the best to do it. No question about it.
So our thoughts with the folks in Cleveland today is they remember Jim Donovan, as do we across the NFL. 14 seconds to go in the third. 2 touchdown deficit now for Mayfield, and he'll go up top here on first down. Back here to the near side, checks it to Irving, and Bucky Irving will be helped out of bounds by Caden Ellis.
Well, I'm strong.
Play of about 5 or 6.
I'm really impressed with Bucky Irving's play strength. Not a very big dude, 5'10", about 195, and he gets a stiff arm here on Caden Ellis and gets him another 3 yards.
Yep, that'll be the final play of the third. So we're going to go to the fourth. Falcons 31 and Bucs 17. We'll continue from Tampa after this local message.
Josh Gibson was the greatest baseball player of all time.
Hear all new episodes of the award-winning SiriusXM original podcast, Black Diamonds.
If there was a 5-tool catcher, it would be Josh Gibson.
Stories of baseball's all-time greats.
Josh Gibson played the game like he was in a video game. But this was no video game. This was very real.
Negro Leagues Baseball Museum President Bob Kendrick hosts Black Diamonds, available now wherever you get your podcasts.
We are 7 weeks into the fantasy football season, and whether your team is in the race or ready to make the greatest comeback ever, Fantasy Sports Radio is ready to take you there.
It's more rewarding when you lose your first-round pick and you find a way to win anyway.
From start-sit advice to waiver pickups to so much more.
You got to work the waiver wire. You got to make trades. The draft is just a piece of the puzzle.
Showtime! Make your move with Fantasy Sports Radio, Channel 87, and on the Sirius XM app.
Want to hear something scary? Spirits are swirling in the Sirius XM app with creepy Halloween treats. Drift into the dark with Scream Radio. Here's Johnny. Or ride with the devil into Nitro's Halloween Headbangers. Find even more monstrous fun right now on the Sirius XM app. Just search Halloween.
Hey, football fans, this is Jim Miller.
And I'm Pat Kerwin. Be sure to join us tomorrow for Moving the Chains at 3 p.m. Eastern on NFL Radio.
We'll be breaking down all the action from Sunday and getting you ready for Monday Night Football as the Giants head into Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers.
Plus, we'll talk to both Falcons coach Raheem Morris and Bucs coach Todd Bowles while also keeping you updated on all the latest injury news.
So come talk some ball with us tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern, Sirius XM, NFL Radio, Channel 88, and the all-new Sirius XM app.
This is Max Crosby of the Las Vegas Raiders. Hear me every Monday night on Let's Go at 6 Eastern on Mad Dog Sports Radio, Channel 82.
We go to the fourth here in Tampa. The Falcons 31, the Buccaneers 17. Atlanta trying to go to 4-0 in the NFC South, 5-3 overall. They would be 5-1 against the NFC. And they've got a 2-touchdown advantage. Kirk Cousins, for the 10th time in his career, has thrown for 4 touchdown passes in the ballgame.
He's been amazing. The offensive line's done a great job of protecting him against this Todd Bowles defense.
2nd down and 4 at the 36, and they're going to hand it to McMillan on the little sweep. He'll break 2 tackles, and then A.J. Terrell knocks him out of bounds in Atlanta territory at the 47. It ends up being about a 17-yard run for the Washington rookie, Jalen McMillan.
They stayed away from that for the most part of the explosive run game. They had 3 explosive runs in that first game on that Thursday night, but this is one that kind of kickstarts this drive and gets them out into Atlanta territory.
So the ball at the 47. Mayfield going under center with Irving the lone setback. Jarrett here to the near side. Miller through the formation of motion. Now Mayfield sets on a deep drop. Middle of the field, and there's the catch. That's Rakim Jarrett, and he's taken down at the 27. Tackle made by Richie Grant of Atlanta.
If you're going to pull somebody out of coverage, which they did with D. Alford, you've got to be able to get home or at least force the quarterback to get the ball out of his hands. Mayfield had all day on this play throwing against a zone coverage, and when you pull a guy out of coverage, that means there's a hole in there, and it's in the middle of the field.
That is the 5th catch of the year for Jarrett, who's missed the last 7 games with injury. He had 4 for 60 in the season opener. Here's a throw, backside. Whoa! The catch made by Irving. Terrell unbuckled him at the 24-yard line. Gain of 3, 2nd and 7.
Well, it's just a textbook hit by A.J. He leads with his shoulder, gets his head off to the side, leads with his shoulder, big hit. I'm surprised Irving held onto the ball.
Yep. Bucky Irving's proven to be a tough guy here today.
He's a heck of a player.
Yep. Cade Otton goes wide to the left. It's been a quiet second half for Cade Otton, Arch. 2 guys here to the right, 2 running backs for Mayfield who wants to throw again. Looking, shoots it for the end zone. Intercepted A.J. Terrell. At the 6-yard line, he read it all the way. 2nd pick in 3 games for Terrell.
Boy, and A.J. does such a good job here, Wes, because he rotates as the corner back to the half safety position. He essentially it's an invert scenario where he's got to play that back half. He reads the play, goes to the sideline, and lays out to make this catch.
12:54 to play in the ball game. Atlanta 31, Tampa 17. Timeout on the field. Now this from attorney Ken Nugent.
I'm attorney Ken Nugent, a proud partner of the Atlanta Falcons and a big fan of teachers throughout Georgia, which is why I'm happy to sponsor 92.9's Classroom Cash with my one-click, that's it program. All teachers are encouraged to visit my website, attorneykennugent.com, and register for a chance to win $500 for school supplies for their classroom. 2 winners will be selected each week and announced during the Falcons program broadcast. It's my way of giving something back to our teachers who give so much to our classrooms. One click, that's it.
How do you want to fall this year? RVing with the family at the lake, glamping in nature, hanging with your besties, escaping to a tiny home in a stunning setting? Here at Margaritaville at Lanier Islands, you can fall your way. Relaxing, leaf peeping, making s'mores, boating, kayaking, or paddleboarding, golfing, carving pumpkins, playing games, enjoying great food and drinks, music. However you fall, this could be you. Visit Margaritaville at Lanier Islands and fall your way. Just a quick drive from Atlanta.
Whatever you're into, Mercedes-Benz has an SUV for you. City shopping spree you. Weekend getaway you. Outdoor adventures you. Or whatever you want to be. Stylish, powerful, sophisticated. Because when you're in a Mercedes, you'd expect nothing less. Mercedes-Benz SUVs featuring the GLE plug-in hybrid and the all-new GLC plug-in hybrid. Visit MBUSA.com for special offers on select SUV models. Mercedes-Benz, official vehicle of your Atlanta Falcons.
Did you know you can get your prescriptions for less at your local pharmacy? You can with GoodRx. It's the free app that can save you money on your medications. Just search for your prescription, choose the pharmacy and the price that works best for you, and then show your GoodRx coupon to your pharmacist at the drop-off counter. GoodRx works at over 70,000 pharmacies, including Walmart, Rite Aid, and Walgreens, and it works whether you have insurance or not. It's easy to save. Next time you drop off your prescription, check GoodRx. To start saving today, go to GoodRx.com. GoodRx is not insurance.
Back with Dave Archer, West Durham here in Tampa. Jake Cook, our engineer, Bo Morgan, our producer, Dylan Matthews in our Atlanta studios. Wave to your adoring fans, Bo. They're all here. 31-17 Atlanta in front. The Falcons, after A.J. Terrell's interception, the third Tampa turnover of the day, take over deep in their own territory. Algier, the running back, he'll get the ball first down, stepped out of one tackle and lost a yard because Vita Vea invaded the space. Tyler had to almost come to a complete stop. It'll be 2nd and 11.
Yeah, he did. He had to shrug off the big fella and ultimately got pinned for a large loss. You got to be careful now not to get too conservative. Obviously, you want to take care of the ball down here. But you got to make sure that you get a pound out a couple first downs here, flip the field.
Tampa looks like they might be trying to swell up here a little bit, too.
Well, they're certainly expecting run game. There's no question about that.
Algier will stay in the backfield. Cousins from under center here. And hands to Tyler, fumbled the ball. Fell out, kicked around, and it got kicked out of the back of the end zone. And it's a touchback safety on Atlanta.
Well, the problem is that quick penetration right as Kirk's trying to hand the ball to Algier. I'm not sure he ever got the ball seated in his stomach before the ball came out. Tyler tried to dive on it, but then that's why they shape the ball the way they do.
Yeah. It's a safety.
Going on the field is a safety.
All scoring plays are reviewed, of course, with 12:04 to go. Tampa has scored.
Yeah, Eisen, the safety, knifed in and was right there as Kirk was trying to hand the ball to Tyler Algier. And Algier's eyes kind of came up and they didn't secure the football. And turns out Atlanta's probably lucky it's a safety.
That's what I was getting ready to add, right? Feels that way, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, they certainly don't want them recovering it in the end zone and certainly don't want them recovering it on your own 5-yard line. So I guess the best of the evils happened, and that was the safety.
Yep. But after A.J. Terrell's interception, Atlanta gives points right back on the second play with the safety.
I'm not sure. Eisen was actually standing right next to Algier as he was getting ready to hand the ball off. I don't know how he got in the backfield so quickly.
Did Algier have the ball when he hit the ground, Arch?
No.
Okay. Because, no, he didn't. That's right. Yeah.
He dives to try to get on it, and then you get it kicked around. And Mooney tried to come down and get on it, but he ultimately kind of raked him with his right hand out of the end zone.
Right. And really the lesser of two evils occurred.
Or three evils.
Yeah.
I mean, they could have recovered it at the 5 and have first and goal, and they could have recovered it at the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah.
The third piece of that was what actually happened.
Yep. So it's 31-19 now with 12 minutes to play, and Pinion kicking that off deep. It's one that's fielded by Tucker at the 7. And now we're going to see Sean Tucker bring it across the 25. Kadero Hodge led the tackle parade for Atlanta with Antonio Hamilton Sr. But nonetheless, Tampa now down 12 with 11:59 to go, gets the ball back.
Yeah, you'd hope to eat a little more time off the clock, get a couple first downs, flip the field. And as it turns out, now Baker Mayfield's got the ball back in his hands with a chance to operate.
So the fumble ends up producing the safety. Tampa takes over on the 27. Buccaneers trailing by 12. Mayfield under center here. Brings Jarrett in motion. We got procedure on Tampa. Jarrett was in motion, and I think somebody else moved.
False start by the offense, number 15. 5-yard penalty. It's first down.
It was Jalen McMillan. So it'll be 1st and 15 back at the 22.
Well, those are the ones talked about, a couple plays that have been called. Atlanta's had a couple holding penalties on their receivers. Certainly jumping offside as a receiver is one of those ones that just grinds on a coach.
Mayfield stays under center. Otten back toward the formation. Mayfield on soft roll. Wanted to take the deep shot. Instead, he'll give it to Irving. First guy missed, and then Mike Hughes stood up Bucky Irving. Looked like D. Alford did the flyby.
Yeah, Alford was there first, stopped his feet, then he made him miss, but fortunately Hughes was there to get him out of bounds. So
Second down.
Not much of a gain.
Second down, 9 at the 28. They got 6 on the play. Clock continuing to move. 11 and a half minutes to play in the ballgame at Tampa. Mayfield now to the gun. Irving stays in the backfield with him. Jarrett through the formation. Mayfield wants to throw, sets up, and a sliding catch by McMillan for the first down at the 39. Jalen McMillan right in front of Mike Hughes. And another 11-yard throw by Baker Mayfield on 2nd and 9.
Yeah, just an out route, working one-on-one against the corner. Again, Hughes is playing about 8 or 9 yards off the ball.
Here's Mayfield again, another quick throw, Otten the catch, and he got knocked down by Hughes. Mike Hughes, 5'10", went big game hunting on 6'5", 247. Cade Otten.
Baker trying to get kind of back to what he was doing early on in the game, and that's take these underneath throws. And that's what he's done on the last 2 plays.
The one thing he does not do is linger on interceptions in his career.
No, he's been good about regrouping after something like that.
Yep. So Mayfield to the gun now. 2-by-2 look here with Irving in the backfield. Snap to Mayfield. Looks, hesitates, throws, and a catch by Ryan Miller just over the line at midfield for the first down.
Atlanta blitzed off that area. Miller was the receiver that he had the blitzing player come off his head. And Nate Lamon tried to skate out to take away the throw, but good job of Miller offsetting inside. Mayfield on the same page.
Irving will stay in the backfield with Mayfield. Baker, a quick snap. Pumps it, now going to move to his left, wants to shoot it, underthrows Miller. He could have run 15 yards. Instead, fires the ball downfield that's incomplete, 2nd and 10.
Atlanta let the thing you don't want to have happen is to let Mayfield get out of the pocket. Damone Harris is knifing to the inside, and he had a stun on with Harrison, the defensive tackle, and Harrison gets pinned inside as well. And if Mayfield completed that one might still be going.
Yep. 9:44 to play. Atlanta leads by 12 at 31-19. Toward the formation comes Palmer. Mayfield looks left, wants to throw that way, and Miller, the catch, steps out of bounds at Atlanta's 44-yard line. Gain of 6, it'll be 3rd and 4.
Well, Baker knows what he's going to get. He knows he's going to get soft corners on the edge for the most part. He's going to take those outside breaking routes, and he's got to systematically work his way down the field. So here we are at 3rd and 4, and this is certainly 4-down territory for them.
Tampa 6 for 10 today on 3rd down. Palmer and Shepard will go to the far side. Rashad White's coming to the ball game as the running back to spell Irving. Otten here to the near side. Mayfield to throw from the pocket. Looks upfield. Tucks, runs, 1st down inside the 35. Baker Mayfield tackled at the 34. 10-yard run. Tampa 7 of 11 on 3rd down.
Atlanta playing zone pressure. They end up only coming with 3, and Mayfield tucks it under.
Here's the snap. Mayfield look right, now back to the left. He'll throw it over the head of White, incomplete. So it'll be 2nd down and 10. They're well within McLaughlin's range here with 8:40 to play.
Well, Tampa's offensive line is doing a really good job, much like Atlanta's is keeping the 4-down linemen or 4 rushers off of Baker Mayfield, giving him an opportunity to search and look for something open.
Pass is 30 of 39 for 265 today. Snap to Mayfield. Gonna loop it. Caden Ellis will wrap him up and drop him at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 6. It'll be 3rd and 4.
Yeah, nobody loves a screen more than Tampa does. Atlanta coming with D. Alford again off of the right side of the Tampa offense, and they screen it to the left side and get themselves back to where they've been most of the game, this 3rd and medium situation.
Yep. He's going to send Rakim Jarrett to the far side. Otten will come here to the near side with McMillan and Shepard. Now Shepard through the formation to the boundary at the left. Mayfield looks, pressure coming, and it is caught in traffic. Rakim Jarrett. It'll be 1st and goal. Richie Grant almost had another pick.
Well, Baker was looking over there the whole way. Richie, I thought, broke late on this play. He's got AJ in the flat that's taken away that throw. There's nothing else that keeps Richie to the middle of the field. This thing got a late break on the ball, and Mayfield shot it in there.
Sure did. 1st and goal at the 9, 7.5 to play in the 4th. Throw here to the near side. McMillan shoved out of bounds at the 4 by Mike Hughes.
I get big. You talk about recovering after throwing a couple of picks going into Atlanta territory, and the last one was deep in Atlanta territory. He's done a really good job of regrouping and getting back to what he was really successful with in the first half. And that's just taking these short throws with soft defenders on the outside.
Cade Otten, Sterling Shepard will go to the left. McMillan and Palmer here to the right. And White stays in the backfield.
Yeah, be aware of run game here.
Yep. 2nd and goal inside the 5. Mayfield to the end zone. That is caught ankle high by Cade Otten for the touchdown. Second touchdown catch of the day for Otten.
Well, all Otten does is he steps across the goal line, and for some reason, D. Alford doesn't widen out. He's actually standing almost behind the linebacker. So you had 2 guys in the same area. They play zone on the goal line here, and Otten does a good job of just kind of separating away from the defender and presenting himself to Baker Mayfield. It's just a stick route. Just goes up, stops, steps across the goal line, and Mayfield puts it on him.
Now to try and make it a 5-point game. The point after from McLaughlin is good. Atlanta 31, Tampa 26. Timeout on the field, 6:52 to go. Now this from Mercedes-Benz.
Whatever you're into, Mercedes-Benz has an SUV for you. City shopping spree you. Weekend getaway you. Outdoor adventures you. Or whatever you want to be. Stylish, powerful, sophisticated. Because when you're in a Mercedes, you'd expect nothing less. Mercedes-Benz SUVs featuring the GLE plug-in hybrid and the all-new GLC plug-in hybrid. Visit MBUSA.com for special offers on select SUV models. Mercedes-Benz, official vehicle of your Atlanta Falcons.
Zaxby's Sensation Salad is so much more than a plain old salad. It's a salad, which begs the question, at what point does a salad stop being a salad and become a salad? Is it when you add Zaxby's fried chicken to it? Crunchy wontons? Asian slaw? Citrus vinaigrette? Teriyaki glaze? Sweet and spicy sauce? Or is it when you top it all with a handmade perfectly fried egg roll? Without a doubt, the egg roll. The Sensation Salad, only at Zaxby's.
It's time to review the top 3 highlights of the day. I'm joined as always by my co-anchor Snoop.
Hey, what up, though?
Snoop, number 1 has to be getting the new iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence at T-Mobile.
Yeah, you should hustle down to T-Mobile like a dog chasing a squirrel, chasing a nut.
Nice analogy, Snoop. Dogs do love to chase squirrels.
And squirrels love to chase those nuts.
On to highlight number 2, at T-Mobile, families can save 20% every month versus the other big guys.
That is very impressive. You know, y'all can take some of those savings and buy some Snoop merchandise.
That's exactly what I'm planning on doing with my savings, Snoop. Now, take it away, Snoop.
Head to T-Mobile.com and get the new iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence on them. Now drop that jingle.
24 monthly bill credits eligible trade-in on Go 5G Next. Well-qualified customers plus tax and $35 connection charge. Cancel entire account before receiving 24 bill credits, and credits stop and balance on required finance agreement too. Bill credits end if you pay off device early. See how you can save versus the other big guys at T-Mobile.com/switch. Apple Intelligence coming fall 2024.
.6:52 to go in the ball game. Atlanta 31, Tampa Bay 26. But the Bucs have scored the last 9 points. There's been a Falcons safety, and now a 73-yard drive in 12 plays. And Baker Mayfield has thrown his 3rd touchdown pass of the day, and his 2nd to Cade Otton, the tight end.
Well, I can assure you this offense is going to have to operate now because that defense looked like it was worn out at the end of that drive.
Yep. 6:52 to play, and Atlanta trying to pick up this win. There'll be no return here. And the Falcons will start 1st and 10 with the ball at their 30-yard line. Kirk Cousins has thrown for 4 touchdowns today on 21 of 27 for 255 yards.
You need a good first down call here to get this thing started. You don't want a 2nd and 10. Like get something positive here on first down.
London and Mooney near side, McLeod and Warner, who now joins them here to the left. There's the throw, and it's Charlie Warner the catch. That's a first down and knocked out of bounds at the 43. Is that what that's Charlie Warner's 5th catch in the last 25 games.
Yeah, and then Charlie caught this one twice. I don't know if they're going to give him 2 catches for it, but he caught it twice before he secured it and got off the field. He went into flat, came in motion, went into flat. Nice first down call. We've never seen Charlie come to motion. It's usually he's blocking on the edge in the run game. So nice change up right there.
Oh, Pat DeMarco. Got to give him a crumb every once in a while.
That's right.
3 receivers and a tight end again. Robinson the setback. In motion goes Warner. They'll hand to Bijan. He'll peel back, dance to the right, midfield the run, 8 on first down for Bijan Robinson. Izzian makes the stop.
Boy, good vision by Bijan here, working it to the Falcon left side, got good blocks. Kyle Hinton got up to that 2nd level. Good block by Kyle, who's filling in for the injured Chris Lindstrom.
Yeah, by the way, Lindstrom, a knee, Ororo, an ankle is the report from the Falcon bench area. And Yaya Diaby from Atlanta played his football at Louisville. Once was a wheelchair assistant at Hartsfield Jackson Airport as a kid.
That's pretty active in game 1. He had 5 tackles and a tackle for loss in game 1 against Atlanta.
He's going to be a good football player now. Yeah. 6'4", 270. He's put about 15 pounds on since he left Louisville.
It didn't look like he's lost a step at all.
Nope. And he is able to get off the field under his own power, but we'll see where that lands him. He's still standing on the sideline as we go for 2nd and 3 at midfield with 5:35 to play in a moving clock. Snap to Cousins, hands to Robinson, right side, and Bijan going to drag a guy with him to the Tampa 49. I think he's going to be a yard short. maybe 2.
Yeah, Tampa anticipated run. Atlanta now going to go fast. This has been their MO when you get third down, especially third and short to go fast. Let's see if got to get a good call here. They're going to crowd the line. You bet they're coming against the run right here.
Robinson will stay in the game on third and short. They'll hand it to him, and he will break through and almost step out.
Oh, my goodness.
Yep, because I want to tell you, if Zion McCollum doesn't get him, the next guy's going to get him is sitting in the front row.
They're playing the Eyes in Texas, and that would get caught.
6 of 10 on third down is Atlanta. And, Dave, with every first down now, you start winding the clock a little.
And to me, Kirk now begins to take a look at it. I don't think outside 5 minutes you do that. But now he realizes, okay, I need to milk the clock some. So let's see how he does. The veteran quarterback working the clock here.
Each club's got all 3 timeouts. Tight end right, single receivers. London in motion. They're going to hand it to Robinson. Bijan weaves through again. There's a flag, and that's thrown in the neighborhood of a hold. And Sean Hockley to have a word here. Atlanta scrimmaged from the 42.
Atlanta came in one of the least penalized teams from a holding penalty standpoint. I think this is like their 4th or 5th holding call in the game.
And I got to be honest with you, Dave, I didn't see anything, at least in the run.
Personal foul, face mask, offense number 64. It's a 15-yard penalty, replay, first down.
Oh,
man, you just cannot have that penalty.
Yep. That's going to take it back. 15 off the 42 will push it back to the 43, maybe, of Atlanta.
Yeah, he gets eyes in the safety with his left hand. I don't even know why his hands are out extended like that.
Yeah, that's going to go to the Falcon 43-yard line.
It's just a brutal penalty.
That's 8 back to midfield, and it's 7 more.
I think you got to stay aggressive if you're Zach Robinson now. It's going to make it, what, 1st and 25?
Yeah, at the 43 of Atlanta, and you got 4:19 to go.
Yeah, you're going to have to stay aggressive now, Kirk. Zach's got to think about throwing the football, which I don't think he necessarily want to do it this time. But
1st and 22 on the board. Ball at the Falcon 46. Algiers replaced Robinson, by the way. So's Kyle Pitts in the ball game, too. Tight end, hand on the ground at the right side. Here's Cousins from the pocket, throwing, caught again. That's Drake London bouncing away, stays in bounds, fights upfield, whistle blows. They'll mark his forward progress toward the 45 of Tampa.
Boy, good pickup by Tyler Algier. They brought an extra rusher off the edge, and Algier stepped up and hit him right in the mouth. Gave Kurt an opportunity to cut it loose to the outside. Good job by Drake to secure the ball and get a little extra. That was a good pickup on that first down play.
2nd and 14 now at Tampa's 46. Atlanta's got to get to the Bucs 32 to continue the drive. Algier in the pistol with Cousins. Bucs look like they may be rolling here. Mooney in motion. Tampa shows man. Here they come. Cousins has got to cash it out. He'll step up in the pocket, pump it twice, and run with it. Go, Kirk! 32-yard line. Where are they going to mark him? Oh, they're not going to give it to him. Come on. He fell forward. Cousins ran for the first down. They're going to mark him short. Oh, my goodness.
Boy, heck of a play by Kirk here. No one expected Cousins to tuck it and take off.
Needed 14, got 13 and 3/4.
And Tampa burns a timeout.
Yep.
I think.
Timeout, Tampa. Their first of the half.
So they'll take a timeout. Tell you what, 3:05 to play, Dave. This is when this is going to get interesting now.
Well, you get a first down here, you put a major damper on what they're trying to do.
Clock to 3:07. Thank you.
Forgive me here if I will quickly look at Kirk Cousins' career rushing. Just want to check.